Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wardog TV. We want to thank you for joining us for tonight's live broadcast of Lady Wardog and Wardog Varsity Basketball as they take on the Seneca Indians in a non-conference action. I'm Coach Jim Paxton, along with Miami Public Schools Director of Athletics, Chad Davis. We're excited to be with you this evening, bringing tonight's basketball action live from the Miami Activity Center in Miami, Oklahoma. We're excited to be live on Wardog TV, which is now the official home of all live Miami Wardog sports, performances, and special event broadcasts. Our goal is to create an environment for students to gain real-world experience in production and content creation. As a result, we will provide high-quality broadcast and video content to Wardogs around the world. Special thanks to Miami Public Schools Director of Communication, Mr. David Frazier, who's the executive producer of all Wardog TV events, productions. And also a special thank you to Wardog Basketball Club. I'd like to thank the Tulsa Teachers Credit Union for being tonight's game day sponsor. So, back in the MAC for basketball action. Seems like it's been a while since we've been here with you. We were here for opening night for the Wardogs, and this is their second home game of the season, and it's been a month since we tipped it off here at the MAC. Wardogs will be hosting the Indians of Seneca in boys and girls action tonight. Right now, we're giving you the starting lineups are being introduced. Starting tonight for the Wardogs, number 1, Hayden Pilkington. Hayden is a freshman. Number 2, Hayden Davis. He's a junior for the Lady Wardogs. Number 3, Carly Cook, a junior for the Wardogs. Number 22, Faith Lemons. And number 25, Logan Cheney, starting tonight for your Lady Wardogs. Starting tonight for the Seneca Indians, number 3, Samara Middle. Number 13, Campbell. Number 24, Long. Number 24, Grutjohn. Number 34, McKnight. So we're ready for action here tonight. As we are underway, Lady Wardogs looking for their fourth victory of the season. So under the new direction of Sam Fairchild, program starting to turn around in the right direction. And we're ready for action here in the MAC as the Lady Wardogs and the Seneca Indians getting ready to tip it off. Davis going to tip it for the Wardogs. Goes up. It's going to be taken by Pilkington. She brings the ball down. Seneca to set up in his zone. Lady Wardogs setting up in the offense. Pressured out front. We're going to have a whistle out of bounds right here, where it's going to say Wardog ball. Just underway here in the MAC. Wardogs and the Indians of Seneca. Wardogs Indian inbound out front. 2 Lemons. Back to Pilkington up at the top. Being pressured hard by Seneca up top. Wardogs are going to turn it over. All right, Lady Wardogs lining up in a press. Seneca brings it down. They're going to throw it out of bounds. It's going to go off of the Wardogs. It'll stay Seneca ball. They'll inbounds under their own basket. Just underway here. No score yet. Mittog, M-I-T-T-O-G, inbounds at 24 up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Pilkington. Pilkington brings it down. Bringing it across the timeline. Over to Cook. Into Lemons. Down on the baseline. Shot goes up. That is Cheney. Wardog taking early lead here, 2-0. They put the first basket of the night up. Seneca brings it up across the timeline. 30, Grutjohn. She's going to pull up for a deep 3. It's going to go off. It's going to be an air ball. Kept in bounds, alive by Seneca. After number 3, back to Grutjohn. She pulls up, a little runner, one-handed, off and no good. Seneca chasing, rebound down again, and we're going to have a foul out front. No, we're going to have a walk. Wardogs benefit right there. Pilkington handling the ball for the Lady Wardogs. Pressured out front. Seneca in the zone. They're going to skip it over to Pilkington. She's going to pull up and shoot it. In and out. Good looking shot by the Wardogs. Cook battle for the rebound. She's going to come up with it. Going to be pressured out front. Ball's going to stay with the Lady Wardogs. 6:25 left in the first quarter. Lady Wardogs up 2-0. Wardogs inbounds the ball. Shot goes up. Oh, in and out. Good job right there. Lemons on the rebound. She can't come up with it. Long with the rebound for the Indians. They push the ball up the floor. John hands it across the timeline. She's definitely their go-to girl. Good pass inside, and we're going to have a foul down low. Foul's going to be on Cook, number 2. It'll be her first foul, first team foul. Campbell will go to the line for 2 free throws. First one's up, and it is off. About 2 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Wardogs have the only bucket of the game. Second free throw's up. It is short. It's going to be rebounded. That's Cook on the rebound. She brings it down over to Pilkington across the timeline. Pressured out front by Grutjohn. Pilkington swings it over to Cheney. We're going to have a tie up front. We're going to have a jump ball. That's going to go to the Indians of Seneca. So pressured out front, and the Wardogs are going to tie it up. All right, Seneca inbounds the ball. Easily Grutjohn. As she swings it over to Long, back to Grutjohn up the top. She's going to shoot a 3, and it's off. It'll be rebounded by the Wardogs. Cook brings the ball up across the timeline. Throws it down into the side, and wow, a little bit over the head of Lemons. It's going to be a turnover by the Wardogs. Wardogs still lead here early, 2-0. And we're going to have a whistle out front. It'll be a foul on Carly Cook. That's her second personal, second team foul. All right, Wardogs still lead 2-0. Pilkington brings the ball down. And we're going to have a kick ball. It's going to be Seneca ball. Long inbounds the ball to Hazley Grutjohn. Down to the corner. That is down to Wardog. Wardogs in the zone. Cook goes for a steal out front, almost gets it. Running jumper put up by the Indians. That's going to go off of Seneca. It's going to be Wardog ball underneath. Both teams having a little trouble right now getting some good looks at the basket. Wardogs inbounds the ball. 5:05 left in the first quarter. Wardogs with the only score of the night, up 2-0. Cook brings it down into a trap. Good job by Lady Wardogs. Good ball movement over to Lemons as she hits a little jumper. That makes it 4-0. Good job right there by Lady Wardogs handling the press. We're going to have another foul out front. It's going to be on Davis. It's going to be her second team foul, second personal foul, third team foul. Wardogs being aggressive out front, keeping up a couple of early fouls. Seneca inbounds the ball on their side. Shot goes up, and it is up, and it is good. That is number 3. That is Mittog, and it's her first basket of the night and first points for the Indians, and that's going to make it 4-3 in the corner for the Wardogs. Shot goes up off the rim. Wardogs battling down underneath. Number 25 puts it up. That's Cheney up for 2. She scores. That's her 4th point of the night. Wardogs up 6-3. Rotog gets the ball across half court. Passes down inside, and we're going to have another foul. Let's see who they're going to call that one on. .25 on the foul. That's going to be Cheney. It's going to be her first foul. Fourth team foul, first on Cheney. That's going to send Campbell to the line for 2. She's 0 for 2 right now. Wardogs got lucky right there. Looked like that Hayden Davies had picked up her third foul, but that one's going to go against Cheney. Seneca inbounds it to Grotjohn. Wardogs up 6-3. Seneca swinging around. Wardogs in the zone defense. Inside. It's going to be stolen by Pilkington. Pressured in the backcourt. We're going to have a foul on the Indians. Foul on Grotjohn. That's going to be her first foul. First team foul by the Indians. Ball's inbound to Lemons. Back to Pilkington. Down in the corner. Cheney. And we're going to have another foul. It's going to be called on number 3. It's going to be on Samara Mittog. It's going to be her first. Team second. Wardogs will inbound under their own basket. Pilkington inbounds the play. Inside to Lemons. It's going to be a turnover. Seneca's able to come up with it. Pilkington battling inside, and Seneca comes up with the loose ball. Riley Edmondson getting a check in for the Lady Wardogs. Wardogs pressuring out front on the wing. Number 24, she launches a 3. It's long. Number 3's going to get it put back in. It's her 5th point of the night. Samara Mittog, all 5 points tonight for the Seneca Lady Indians. Pilkington out front. She brings the ball over to Cook. Swings it down. 3 launched. That is Lemons on the corner, and she was not able to connect. Seneca bringing the ball down. Mittog going to drive baseline. She's going to put it up over the basket. No good. 24 grabs a rebound. We're going to have a foul down low. .25. That's going to be on Logan Cheney. It's going to be her second foul. 5th team foul for the Lady Wardogs. It's going to send 24 long to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is up, and it is no good. Seneca right now 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Checking in for the Lady Wardogs, Riley Edmondson. She's going to come in and take Lemons' place. Also checking in, senior Lexi Smith for the Lady Wardogs. 3:09 left in the first quarter. Wardogs lead here 6-5. It's been a wild contest. Second free throw's up, and it is good. Long gets on the board. She ties it 6-6. Lexi Smith's going to handle the ball for the Lady Wardogs. Bring the ball up. She's going to throw the ball down in the corner. To Smith from the top of the key. It's up, and it is no good, and we're going to be rebounded by number 3. That's Mittog. It's going to be stolen back, and a pass inside. Oh, nice pass and a finish right there. Cheney for her 6th point of the game. Nice steal and assist right there by the Lady Wardogs. That is Cook. Seneca brings the ball down, knocked away by Cheney. 2:33 left in the first quarter. Lady Wardogs up 8-6. Seneca inbounding the ball underneath their own goal. We're going to have a jump ball. That's going to be Lady Wardog basketball. Good job right there by Lexi Smith as she ties up Grotjohn. Arrow was pointed to the Wardogs. Smith bring the ball down over to Cook. Across the timeline, going to be double teamed. She's going to throw it down to Edmondson. Down inside. Shot goes up, no good. Scrum on the floor. We're going to have Riley Edmondson in with the rebound. We're going to have another jump ball. This is going to go Seneca's way. John with the ball, pushed in the backcourt by Smith. Throws the ball over the top. It's going to go out of bounds. Turnover toward it's going to be Lady Wardog basketball. Bounds on the first sideline. Checking in for the Wardogs is Pilkington. Back in and checking out is going to be Carly Cook. All right, Pilkington with the ball. Seneca pressuring out front. Pilkington tries to force it inside. Riley Emerson with the ball. It's going to be taken away. Got John up with the shot. She's going to hit a running jumper. And it is up and off the glass. That's good. And we're going to have a foul. That's going to tie it. It's going to be a foul on 14. That's on Riley Edmondson, her first. Hazley Grotjohn will go to the free throw line with the possibility of giving the Indians the lead. Free throws up, and it is good. Ball was stolen out front by Grotjohn. She's going to go up, and she's going to be fouled on the shot. She would go to the line for two more. It's Pilkington's first team foul. 7th foul on the Wardogs, as that will put Seneca in the bonus for the rest of the half. Grotjohn's free throws up. It is up and no good. Second free throw up. It's off the back of the rim. It's going to no good also. She grabs her own rebound. Those are runner up. It's going to be rebounded by Cook. Cook pushing the ball hard up the floor. She's going to go hard to the rim. Oh, weaves in and out, and she's going to be fortunate to, she's going to draw a foul. Foul on number 3, Mittag. That is her second personal, third team foul. That's going to send Carly Cook to the line for 2 shots. First one's up, and it is good. Wardogs tied at 9-9. Second free throw by Cook. And it is up and good as well. So 2 points, both of them for the free throw line for Carly Cook. And the Wardogs regain the lead, 10-9. Ball is lobbed over the Wardog press. Seneca does a good job breaking the press right there, and a nice basket there. That is 13. That is Campbell, her first points of the night, and Seneca retakes the lead, 11-10. Wardogs down to the corner. We're going to have a foul over the back. That's going to be on Hazley Grotjohn. We're at 13. Excuse me. It's going to be on Campbell. It's going to be her first. 4th team foul for the Lady Indians. Inbounds the ball in the corner. 3 up. And it looks good off the rim. Going to be rebounded by the Indians. Wardogs have nobody back. 24 wide open under the basket, and she scores. That is long. That's going to make it 13-10 Indians under a minute here in the first quarter. Turnover in the corner by the Lady Wardogs. Down to the corner. Back up to Grotjohn. 15 seconds in the quarter. She skips it over to Mittag. Back up to the top. Back to Grotjohn. She's definitely their go-to. She's going to pull to shoot a 3. It's going to be short. Wardogs stand around. Nobody goes after the rebound. They're going to lob it inside. And we're going to have a foul with 1.6 seconds left. Wardogs standing around. Nobody went for the rebound at all right there. 22. That's going to be a foul. Faith Lemon's her first. It's going to be the Lady Wardogs' 8th team foul. That's going to send Campbell to the free throw line for a 1-1. 1.6 left in the first quarter. Lady Wardogs have led most of the quarter, but Seneca has surged to her late. First free throw is up, and it is good. As long as second free throw, ready. Seneca leading here 14-10. It's up and it's off. It's going to be rebounded by Cheney. And the first one's in the book. Lady Wardogs trail 14-10. Lady Wardogs in a little bit of foul trouble. Hayden Davis and Logan Cheney both have 2 fouls apiece. Lady Wardogs have 8 as a team. So the entire second quarter, Seneca will be in the bonus and soon in the double bonus. Seneca leads it here 14-10. Leading scorer for the Lady Indians is Samara Mittag. She's got 5. Grotjohn with 3, Long with 3, and Campbell with 3 as well. Scoring for the Lady Wardogs, Cheney has 6. Lemons has 2, and Cook has 2. Coming out to start the second quarter will be Lady Wardog Basketball. Wardogs trail here 14-10. On the court for the Wardogs, Cook, Lemons, Davis, Cheney, and Pilkington. Will be Wardogs ball on the far sideline. And we are underway here in the second quarter. Back into Cook, back into Pilkington, get across the timeline. Seneca still trapping everywhere, giving the Lady Wardogs some trouble. Cook with it out front, and she's going to draw a foul. That's going to be her second foul. That's going to send Grotjohn to the line for a 1-and-1. That's the 9th team foul on the Wardogs. It's going to put the Indians in the double bonus from this point on. Grotjohn will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Just underway in the second quarter. First free throw is up, but it is good. That makes it 15-10. Lady Wardogs have a little trouble with the trapping zone of the Seneca Indians. Second free throws up, and it is short. Pilkington and Grotjohn goes after the rebound. Lady Wardogs are not rebounding the ball. They're paying the price for that. Going to have another foul. It's going to be a foul on number 2, Hayden Davis. That is her 3rd foul, 10th team foul. So we're going to send Grotjohn back to the free throw line now in the double bonus for the Indians. Grotjohn with 4 on the night. First one is up. It's going to bounce around. It's going to be no good. She get another one. Lady Wardogs now, Indians, now in the double bonus. Indians lead here 15-10. It's underway in the second quarter. Second free throw's up, and it is going to go through. 5 points for Grotjohn, and that's going to make it 16-10. Seneca in a little trapping zone here, giving the Wardogs some trouble, getting the ball reversed here. Getting the ball in out of traps. Trapped out front, turnover by Pilkington. Grotjohn with it for the Indians. She's going to drive in, and nice pass, and we're going to, ooh. And we give them a gift. 7 points for Grotjohn as they're starting to extend the lead out. 18-10 now, the Indians up. Wardogs having trouble with the pressure. Go over to Cook, into high post to Davis. She's going to try to go down both close to Cheney, and she's going to throw it out of bounds. Coming in for the Wardogs is going to be number 0. That's going to be Smith. Checking in for Pilkington. Lady Wardogs in a 2-2-1 press. Smith is pressuring outside. Ball. Seneca having a little bit of trouble. Wardogs get steal. Over to Cook. And she answers. 4 points for Cook. That makes it 18-12. We're going to have a foul out front. It's going to be on Lexi Smith, her first. That puts Seneca is in the double bonus now. Joined here by Coach Davis. Coach Davis, glad to have you here along with us. I know you handle some responsibilities around the gym.
Yeah, I mean, we came back from Christmas break and kind of forgot how to do everything. No, we have the illness has kind of hit us a little bit, so we're a little short on our normal event workers, so having to do a little coverage here and there, but got her straightened out now. We got people in place, and good to be back with you, Pax. It's been a minute.
It's good. It's about, so we talked a little bit in the opening here. It seemed like it's been almost a month. Almost a month since we got to play basketball here at home.
Yeah, it's one home game before the break, and then played 2 on the road.
And a tournament on the road.
Played a tournament on the road, and then came right back, and then non-conference play was on the road, and here we go now. We're 4 straight at home.
Yeah. Drought John misses a second one. The War Dogs get it, push it up hard, and it's going to be Carly Cook. She's going to throw it out of bounds. War Dogs continue to struggle with the turnover bug here. Pilkin going to check back in for Cook. Seneca leading here 19-12. It's underway here in the second quarter. War Dogs have been plagued by fouls and by turnovers in this one.
Yeah, Lady War Dogs coming off a really nice non-conference win on Tuesday at Claremore Sequoia. So I know coming into tonight they were hoping they could kind of build on that.
War Dogs get off to a good start, having a little trouble here handling the pressure of Seneca's zone. Pilkington brings it down inside to Lemons, over to Davis. She's going to be fouled out front. It's going to be the 5th team foul on Seneca. On 44. That's going to be on Haas. It's her first, team 5th. War Dogs inbound. Cook back up to Pilkington. And a 3 from the corner is going to go long. War Dogs going to have a scrum in the corner. We're going to have a tie up here. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Seneca possession. We'll switch the arrow back to the War Dogs. Checking in number 5, Danae Green for the Lady War Dogs. She's going to get Cheney.
So 2 schools that Coach Paxson is familiar with. One more than the other.
One more than the other.
Sure,
you are right.
It's interesting. I just thought about that. I'm like, now, wait a minute. We got a little Coach Paxson connection here.
Pull up 3 by the Indians. It's going to go out of bounds. Wardog basketball. And what little connection I have is not going to help us a lot here tonight, Coach Davis, because I teach in the junior high.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
I
point.
don't know a single kid on.
Yeah.
I don't know a single. I won't know a single player, boys and girls, on this court at all.
Yeah, you might.
For Seneca.
You might recognize a last name if you've got
I
little
might
brother
a
or
few.
sister.
That's right. But I said I don't have any of these kids in class. I'm working in the junior high. We're going to have a foul down low on the War Dogs. War Dogs going to start to get in deep foul trouble here.
Well, and I noticed that the first quarter really played long, and it's
Yeah.
because of those fouls. And I'm not sure how many jump balls were in there as well, but, you look up at the fouls. We got 15 fouls calls, and we're early into the second quarter. We're
Yes.
going to be shooting a whole lot of free throws.
And we got really more than 15 because Lady War Dogs, you quit putting it on the board once you get to 10. That's going to send Hasley Grutjohn back to the free throw line for 2 more. She's leading score tonight with 8. First one's up, and it is no good.
Sorry there, Coach. I remember her from last year at their place. Had a big game against us. I'm not sure, sophomore, junior. I don't have it in front of me, actually. Well, yeah, I do. I can still over.
She's just a sophomore.
Yeah, just sophomore. That's what I was
Just
thinking.
sophomore for the Lady Indians.
Because we've played Seneca non-conference play for years, as long as I've been here, and obviously you coached against Seneca for years. We'll continue to play them in junior high boys and girls basketball, and I remember her as a young player, 7th, 8th grader. She was very, very impressive, and obviously that's carried over into the high school play. Good
job right there. The War Dogs hit the high post and hit Davis, and she hits a little jumper. That makes it 20-14. So War Dogs do a good job of handling the press right there. I know our junior high played Seneca the other night, and I know that one of my colleagues told me that our 7th grade boys team was impressive.
Yeah.
Said they really put it on the 7th grade boys, and then the Seneca 8th grade won a close game.
Yeah, really close game, and that was a busy night Tuesday, so we had home wrestling here against Locust Grove, and happy to say our junior high and high school teams both won that duel. And at the same time, we were playing high school basketball at Claremore Sequoia while our 17th grade boys were playing. So Tuesday was a busy day. So
that is going to be the second foul on Grutjohn. She's the one that they're not going to be able to afford to get into foul trouble. That is her second. I wonder a little bit about her shoulder. She has some of that healing tape things on her shoulder there.
Yeah.
20-14. Pilkington back out to Smith into the high post. You don't want to bounce that one. Grutjohn's going to get it. Pilkington's going to kind of pull up, and she's going to. Wardog's fouler. Going to send Grutjohn to the free throw line again.
Are we seeing some individual foul trouble yet? Again,
Yes.
I missed most of the first quarter. So who's our people that?
Smith's got 3. Davis got 3. Cook's got 2. Cheney's got 2.
Okay, wow.
We're starting to rack him up a little bit
Yeah,
here.
they're stacking in a hurry.
First free throw up, that is in and good for Grutjohn. That is 10 points on the night for her. Most of those have came from all of those 2 have came from the free throw line. She only had 1 bucket.
Wow.
She's got 10 and 8 of it, 9 and that 11, 9 of it has came from the free throw line. Makes it 22-14. Still got 5 minutes left in the second
crazy,
quarter.
yeah.
This is going to be a slow-moving game just because already so much stopping, so many fouls. We're going to have another foul out front. That's going to be on Stanley. It's going to be her first. Now the Wardogs are also in the bonus, so Pilkington will go to the line for the Lady Wardogs. She will shoot a 1-and-1. This is only the 3rd free throw for the Wardogs tonight. Free throws up, and it is off. No good. Going to be rebounded by French. Wardogs still pressuring in the backcourt. John brings it, gets across the half-court line, timeline. We're going to have a travel here in the corner.
She kind of cut that
Yeah,
jump.
caught it and jumped. That is Samantha Mittog, and
yeah.
she's going to turn it over.
You know what's crazy is the next couple times down the floor, she might do that and might get away with it.
Yeah.
It's just one of those subtle movements, but I do think it's the right call.
Yeah, she definitely did catch it and take a couple steps there.
Yeah.
Wardog get the ball across half court. It's going to be Cheney back up to Pilkington. Throw it down low. And that's going to be Lemon. She's going to be fouled on the shot. That's going to send her to the free throw line for 2. Number 3. That is Mittog. That is her 3rd. So Seneca also starting to have some fouls pile up against them.
Wow.
This will be Lemon's first 2 free throw attempts. Checking in for the Indians, going to be number. First one is up, and it is good.
It's always good to make the front ends in one-on-ones. Give yourself a chance. Even with a missed shot, you get an offensive rebound, turn it into a 3-point possession.
That's going to be 44. That's going to be House checking in for the Indians. 22-15. Second free throws up, and it is good as well. So Lemons converts both of them at the free throw line, gives her 4 points on the night, and that's going to make it 22-16, and Seneca's going to throw the ball out of bounds. So just so far this first half, lots of fouls, lots of turnovers, lots of free throws.
Yep. And the good news is, after all that mess, we're 2 possessions.
Yeah,
within
still
2 possessions. Just kind of want to hang around, stay right there, and hope that the wrong people on their side continue to get in foul trouble and ours stay out of it, and maybe get a chance to win one here in the 4th quarter.
Good ball by the Wardogs. A good-looking shot. Just not able to get that in. That's a good job by the Wardogs right there.
It's a good look.
Running offense. John bring the ball up. Wardogs have pressuring out front. It's like she almost walked. No call there. That is her 13th point. 24-16, Wardogs trail here in the second quarter. Wardogs get it. 3 goes up, no good. It's going to stay Wardog ball.
Yep.
They're going to inbounds the ball underneath their own basket. Pilkington inbounds the ball. Cheney to the corner. In the ball to Lemons. She's going to get fouled.
I thought she got hit right on the head there.
Yeah. That's going to send Lemons back to the free throw line for 2 more.
I think it's always interesting to watch, Coach, especially coming out in the second half from an officiating standpoint. What a just. Because I promise you, I don't know any official that likes to call a bunch of fouls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't like a lot of stoppage. They want efficiency in the game. But, you know,
Yeah.
in a game like this, and we're not saying that they're not justifiable
Yeah.
calls, but you see what I'm saying, though? I mean, you
Yep.
coached a lot of basketball. Tell me, I mean, you think the mindset changes a little bit coming out saying, guys, we called 30 fouls.
Yeah.
I mean, are we going to let some stuff go a little bit more? I mean, it's always interesting to see how that adjusts.
You know,
and how do you adjust your coaching to it as
yeah,
well?
you know, I know we played teams in the past that just pressure you full court and they just foul you and foul you and foul you. And eventually they just get tired of calling them, you know.
They do.
And
yeah.
you know, if they got enough players that can, you know, that can survive all the fouls,
Yeah.
and especially late, like you're saying, late in the game, you quit getting all of those calls that you got early. Wardogs still have one more shot here, one more free throw. 3:34 left till halftime. Lady Wardogs down 24-16. Faith Lemons will have one more at the line for the Wardogs. Yeah, because they have Wardogs show 10 fouls and Seneca 9. I bet the Wardogs really probably have about 14 or 15. So I bet there's been almost 25 foul calls.
Yeah.
And the second shot is up, and it is no good. And we're going to have a tie-up. Nope, we're going to have a foul.
Wow.
It's going to be on number 22. That's Faith. Lemons her second. That's going to send the Indians to the free throw line for 2 more. You know, at some point, I said you have to adjust your coaching. Well, you might have to quit pressuring as much.
That's fair.
Both teams.
Yeah.
You know, we're pressuring kind of full court. They're pressuring in a half-court trap. You know, if you continue to get foul after foul, you might have to back it up a little bit. And
well, and especially at this
yeah.
point when you're giving them 2 free ones every
Yep.
single time, and you look up, you know, what was a 6-point game is all of a sudden a 9-point
Yep.
game. And if she makes a free throw, now you're down 4 possessions because of that pressure and the continual foul trouble.
All right, both of them up. 2 good-looking shots there by Mackenzie French. And the lead is 10. Still 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Wardogs get the ball across half court down to Cheney in the corner. Tries to throw over the trap, and Wardogs turn it over again. Grunt John with the ball across the half court line. Swings that on the wing, wide open 3, up, no good. Rebound by Pilkington off of her head, and the foul.
Oh, wow.
Foul underneath. One of the things Wardogs have not done a great job tonight is rebounding the ball.
Yep.
That's second on Hayden Pilkington. Regardless, shooting foul or common foul from now on for the, you know, Seneca is in the double bonus. Still 3 minutes left till halftime. That is long. First one's up, and it is no good.
Got to block out here. Can't give us second
Yeah.
chance possession. We've already did that one time.
Second shot is up, and it is good. 4 points for Long. Wardogs now down by 16. Excuse me, by 11. 27-16.
Need to find a way to get this down to 2 back.
Ball is taken away from the Lady Wardogs. Number 1 takes it, and she's going to go up, and it's no good. She missed a wide open layup. Checking into the Wardogs, Lexi Smith. She's going to come in and get Pilkington, I believe. .247 left till halftime. Wardogs down 27-16. Seneca inbounds the ball. Down the baseline to Grutjohn. She goes up and shoots and misses it. Fighting for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay. It's going to go out of bounds to the Lady Wardogs. Carly Cook handling the ball for the Lady Wardogs. And she's going to turn it over. It's going to go out of bounds off of Grutjohn. She steals it from her and then loses control of the ball. So Lady Wardogs will keep it. .229 till halftime. Carly Cook inbounds for the Lady Wardogs. Down to Cheney. Shoots it off the glass, no good. It's going to go out of bounds off the Lady War Dogs. Seneca will inbounds. 2:24 left till halftime.
Timeout on the floor here.
Timeout here with 2:24 left till halftime.
Well, coming up at halftime, we'll get to see the dance team, the Miamiettes, and Miami High School cheer team, as well as our legendary airplane challenge now that a lot of people are always really excited about. So, and then, did you mention our game day sponsor
already?
Yes.
Well,
I'd like to thank Tulsa Teachers.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured you did. But I want to thank Tulsa Teacher Credit Union, our local TTCU, and all the staff there for your support of Wardog Basketball, Lady Wardog Basketball. Thank you for being our game day sponsor tonight. Back right here again tomorrow night, too, Coacher.
Yeah, some upcoming events tomorrow night. High school basketball versus Cassville. Lady War Dogs will kick off at 6:30. The varsity boys at 8. High school boys and girls wrestling at Inola. Tournament wrestling will start tomorrow at 11 o'clock and will continue Saturday with wrestling getting underway at 10 a.m. Next week, Monday, January the 9th, junior high boys and girls at Veneta. 7th grade game started at 5:30. 8th grade games at 6:30. 9th grade boys game at 7:30. Tuesday, January 10th, high school basketball versus Veneta right back here at the MAC. Girls at 6:30, boys at 8. Next Wednesday, the 11th, sixth grade boys and girls basketball at Grove, noon and 1. And then next Friday, wrestling, basketball all back underway. We'll give you all those times. Ball's going to go off out of bounds. It's going to stay to the Indians. So a lot of winter sports underway here.
Oh, man. And, you know this, Coach. You come back from Christmas, the break punishes you with a straight sprint. And it seems like we do this all the way through till spring break.
John with a 3. Oh, it's a nice looking shot right there. That's going to make it 32-16. That Coach Houston said you remembered her from last year.
Yeah, she's a player.
Yeah, she's got 16 already tonight. War Dogs get the ball, and that is going to be Cheney.
Good answer.
He's going to answer right there for a 3. That's going to give her 9. Make it 30-19. War Dogs back in the zone press. War Dogs pressuring out front. Be careful not to pick up another foul. They get down to the short corner.
Yeah, like right there, if we're just straight up instead of slapping, I mean, you take that hand down, you're just asking them to call a foul.
Pilkington back into the game for the Lady War Dogs.
Kind of got away with one there, I felt like.
Yeah, a couple, I think. Lexi Smith going to check out. Pilkington back in for the Lady War Dogs. 19-30, War Dogs trail here. 1:26 till halftime. In the corner to Grutjohn. Pressured out front by Cook. Swings it out on the wing, back to Grutjohn, and she's going to pull up and shoot a 3, and it is good. Going to give her 19 on the night. She is starting to heat up. Pilkington across the half-court line to Cook.
Another one of those adjustments there, Coach. I mean, if you're Coach Fairchild and staff, I mean, you kind of know who's hurting you.
Yeah.
You got the one person you're worried about. It'd be interesting to see what kind of adjustments, if any, that they can make. You know what I'm saying, with that girl.
Be one of those cases you just put somebody on, or you just face guard her everywhere she goes.
Yeah, and then
and then every time she got to, you're helping her because
right.
you're kind of playing zone. Just know where she's at.
And we're going to have to be selective on who that is based on the foul situation that we're in.
War Dogs get away with another foul out front. Another 3 goes up. Seneca heating up. French for a 3. That's going to give her 5 on the night.
We actually got away with a violation right there. I think Carly stepped over the line a little bit.
Seneca's really extended their lead here right before half. War Dogs coming down and really just coming down and launching the first 3 they get. And Seneca's going to come down and hit 2 or 3 threes in a row here. Under 6 seconds. Jones going to pull up, shoot another one. It's going to be off. And that's going to bring it. It's going to bring the first half to a close. Seneca leads here 36-19. We'll be taking a break right here, and we'll be back with the second half. And we'll have a few stats for you. And like I said, we want to thank our game day sponsors, Tulsa Teacher Credit Union, their staff there, and all the things they do for everyone here. So we're going to take a short break right here. We'll be back for second half action. And Lady War Dogs, Coach have dance team and cheerleading coming up, and we'll be back for the second half in just a few minutes.
Please welcome to the floor for your halftime entertainment, the Miami High School cheer team. And now please welcome to the floor, the Miami-ettes. join Booster Club member representative Ashley Smith in welcoming and thanking Tulsa Teacher Credit Union for being tonight's game day sponsor. And now it's time for the Wardog Basketball Booster Club Airplane Challenge, sponsored by our local Montana Pizza Hut. The winner will receive a free gift from our local Montana Pizza Hut. The plane that lands closest to the Pizza Hut box in the middle of the floor will be the winner. All right, here's the rules. You must be in the bleachers when you release your airplane. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and fly!
quarter to get back in this
And
thing.
Wardogs, first shot is going to be an air ball, going to be rebounded by Grutjohn. She brings it across the half-court line. Lady Wardogs now, it looks like still in her zone.
This man, well, I guess it is zone, isn't it?
They're zone, and
But
they don't cover the backside. And
do we have a box? Do we have a boxing one there? Looks like Pilkington's kind of stuck on her a little bit.
I'll look at it.
We'll get that again if you don't mind. I don't know. It just it was just a late, type of deal because she's such a threat. But
over to Cheney, back up over to Lemons. Wardogs turn it over.
Yeah,
and then foul don't get the call. They get an outlet. They're going to have a wide open layup.
34 did a good job there. That release there, and
that's McKnight, her first points of the night for the Indians. Cheney from the wing for three. Mittag with the rebound. Coach, I think we see our answer. They're going to quit calling fouls.
Yeah, we've got away with a couple already.
I've seen people go to prison for that. And
wow.
no calls here so
yeah.
far. And as you adjust.
Yeah, I think you have to. And not only the kids, the coaching, but I think that the
player, that one we're not going to get away with. It's going to send Grutjohn back to the free throw line. That's going to be on Lemons. That's going to be her third, team's first of the half. And Coach Fairchild's going to take a timeout here. 6:43 left in the third quarter. Wardogs trailing here 38-19, and has the Grutjohn going back to the free throw line for two more. She has 19 already on the night.
Is that a full or a 30?
Looks like everybody standing up. So it looks like it's going to be a 30. Looks like it'll be a 30. Everybody standing up. Lady Wardogs just had not been able to solve the little zone trap put on them by the Seneca Indians.
Well, and then we could help that matter if we had knocked down a few of those outside shots, and we just haven't. We've had some good looks. They're just not falling for us tonight, Coacher.
And we've been kind of content to take the first open look we've have.
Yeah, and we were knocking those shots down at Claremore Square the other night. We hit some of those outside shots early, so that made them adjust, and then we were able to get the ball down to the high post, and there's some things that happen. That's why the game's so great, right? Because there's a lot of good things that happen on Tuesday that we just haven't been able to execute real well here so far tonight.
There's nights the ball just does not go in the basket.
Yeah.
You can execute and run offense and not turn it over and just cannot get it to drop somewhere.
Yeah.
So that is the crazy thing about basketball. Hazley Grutjohn up for her free throw. It's up and good. That's 20 points on the night for her.
And you said several came from the line, correct?
Yeah, at one time she scored 2 and up to her 11th point. Then she scored a bucket and then 9 straight free throws. Now since then she started heat up and she's hit a couple threes. That free throw goes up and no good. Rebounded by Cook. Pilkington brings the ball down.
She's a really good player, explosive player.
Yeah, she really is. She's just sophomore for the Lady Indians. They're going to swing it over, and it's going to be stolen. John's going to have a breakaway, and that's going to give her 22 on the night. Wardogs turning the ball over out front.
Yeah, that makes life difficult on the offensive side of the floor when you can't even get into the offense because of that early turnover. So.
And Wardogs taking first open look they get, and it is a missed 3. Seneca Grutjohn with the rebound, pushing it up, and wide open layup. Look by the Indians. Back outside to McDog, and it is up and no good. Lemons rebounds the ball out to Cheney, back to Pilkington now. Across the half-court line. Back in the corner to Cheney, back to Pilkington. She's going to launch a 3.
Yeah, she can
shoot
that.
And it is good.
I think Hayden knocked down 3 or 4 Tuesday night.
Her first points of the game.
And you could tell her gaining confidence. Just a freshman. And I'll tell you what, the last few games before the break, and certainly the other night, really saw her kind of break out of her shell a little bit because she can shoot that shot and knock those down.
Yeah, it's going to jump ball underneath. Going to say Seneca ball. And not sure how the Lady Wardogs going to come up with that rebound. Seneca ties them up underneath. 41-22. Wardogs down by 19. 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Seneca inbounding the ball under the basket here, and it's going to be stolen. Good job right there by the Lady Wardogs. Pilkington gets it, Pushes across the half-court line up to Lexi Smith. She's going to bounce it in to Lemons. Lemons is going to dribble around, and she's going to draw a foul. We're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to be the first team foul of the second half for the Indians. 24. It's going to be on Long, her first team foul of the second half. Wardogs inbounds the ball. Smith from the corner. She's going to draw iron, but not been able to drop it. Mittag up with the rebound over to Grotjohn.
We have just not had the outside shot fall at all for us tonight.
Inside, good pass. No, she can't get it to 4, and that is Green with the rebound. Over to Pilkington, over to Smith. She's going to launch another 3. It is air ball. Battling in with this mix.
Which is crazy because I'm telling you, Lexi Smith can shoot that 3. Yeah. We've seen her knock those down. And
another tie up here. This is going to stay with the Lady Wardog. They'll inbounds under their own goal.
Just a rough night, Coach.
It has been.
Basketball.
Welcome to the life of a basketball coach sometimes.
Yeah.
Inside to Davis. And we're going to have another foul. We're going to have a foul on the floor. 34. It's going to be McKnight, her first foul, second team foul. On the floor, so Lady Wardogs will inbounds. Once again, under their own goal. Into Smith. Back to Pilkington in the corner. He's going to penetrate. At the Lemons.
Good
Skips
skip
it
pass.
over to
Yep.
Pilkington. Good pass inside
Very
the
nice.
green. And she's going to score. Good job right there by the Lady Wardogs.
Good looking offense there.
Coach, they didn't come down and just launch the first 3 that they saw. And
got into it. Good skip
good
pass.
result. And 4 or 5 passes, you get a wide open shot.
Oh, we're not covering the
hole
post.
in the defense. And someone wasn't lined up where they needed to be in that zone defense. And they find Long underneath it. She puts it up an easy one. Her 6th point of the night for Long. Hooked it over to Lemons. Just swinging into Green at the high post. Pilkington up for top. That's still better offense right there by the Wardogs.
Oh, and I'm telling you right now, they are okay with that shot. I'm telling you, she can knock it down as she's proven.
We're going to have a foul on the Lady Wardogs. It's going to be on 0, Lexi Smith. That's going to be her
number 1 for Seneca.
4th foul. 4th on Lexi Smith. That's going to be the second team foul on the Lady Wardogs. So, Coach, here we are over halfway through the 3rd quarter and only 4 fouls called here. So,
yeah, it's
so
adjusted.
it has adjusted somewhat.
Maybe all parties, Coach, have adjusted.
I think you possibly you're right. I think right there.
Yep.
All right. Good job right there by the Lady Wardogs.
Nope.
Lady Wardogs trying to force it.
Well, great pickup speed there by Hayden Pilkington.
Yeah.
Great catch-up speed there. Do you see that, Coach?
Lady Wardogs.
Great effort.
Sometimes in basketball, you don't have to make the spectacular pass. Make the easy pass.
Sure.
Make the pass to whoever's open. All right. All right, over to Smith on the wing. Bounce it inside to Edmondson, and we're going to have a foul on number 13.
Old football coach here that has never coached basketball in his life, but I feel like good things happen when you can get the ball to the high post.
Coach,
I'm just telling you. I maybe
you have.
I'm a dumb person sometimes, but
you have found the secret of life. In basketball, it is the high post.
I mean, you get it there, right there. I mean, just good things happen.
Good look right there by Green. Not able to get the shot to drop, but good job by Lady Wardogs. No, we're going to have a red 3. That's going to be on Mittag. That's going to be her 4th. Coming in for the Lady Indians, number 23. That is French. Mittag is going to check out. Coach, through the years, if we could tell you how many times me and Coach Mercer have said, get the ball to the high post. We had a nickel for every one, we would be wealthy. Extremely, not just wealthy, extremely wealthy.
You'd take more cruises.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Lady Wardogs turn it over. In a much quicker moving 3rd period than the first 2.
Basketball's funner when it plays efficiently. You know, when there's not a lot of stop and start.
You are correct, Coach. 2:45, Wardogs trail here, 43-24. Grotjohn with the ball out front. Yeah, Coach, I don't think they're not in a box of 1. They're just trying to kind of help her with her everywhere. Pilkington underneath. Good. Oh, Wardogs can't come up with the pass. Wardogs going to take a timeout with 2:24 left in the third quarter. So once again, the Wardog Booster Club would like to thank tonight's sponsor, Tulsa Teachers Credit Union, for all they do for Wardog sports, the community of Miami as well. Some upcoming events for Wardogs. Tomorrow night we'll be right back here at the MAC. Wardogs will host Cassville. Varsity girls will tip off at 6:30, followed by the boys at 8 o'clock. High school boys and girls wrestling in action this weekend at the Inola tournament. Wrestling will start tomorrow at 11 and Saturday morning at 10 a.m. At Wardog activities next week, Monday, January the 9th, junior high boys and girls basketball at Veneta. 7th grade games will get underway at 5:30, 8th grade games at 6:30, 9th grade boys at 7:30. No 9th grade girls basketball this year for Lady Wardogs. Tuesday, the Wardogs back here hosting our rivals, the Veneta Hornets. Girls will tip off at 6:30, boys at 8. Next Wednesday in the afternoon, coach, some afternoon basketball. 6th grade boys and girls at Grove. The girls will tip off at noon, followed by the boys at 1. And then next Friday the 13th, junior high wrestling at Wagner tournament, high school boys and girls wrestling at Catoosa tournament, and high school basketball versus Fort Gibson back here at the MAC, I believe. So we have a lot. You guys have been on the road a lot, and now we're going to have a bunch here of home games here all at once. So tonight, Friday night, I think Tuesday and Friday, all home games for Lady Wardogs and Wardogs. We'll be right here on Wardog TV bringing all the action to you. So
yeah, also, sorry, Coach, I'm also excited. We will also be bringing live Wardog TV action for the junior high and high school last home wrestling duel
all right, good
on
job.
January the 31st. So we're excited about that. Going to be able to bring you some live Wardog and Lady Wardog wrestling for both the high school and junior high on January the 31st.
That'll be exciting for those athletes as well. Got a foul here on the Indians. It's going to be on Staley. It's going to be her second, team 5th. And that's going to send Lemons to the line for 2. Lemons with 4 points on the night for the Lady Wardogs. First one is up, and it is good.
Coach, what are you're looking up here? You're 2 minutes left. They've stretched it to 22 at one point. We're looking at 18. So going back to your coaching hat, basketball, where would you like to be, or early fourth quarter? I mean, as you start chipping away, to feel like you got a chance.
What are we down? 18.
I mean, the old football guy says, "Well, I'm 3 possessions. I'm good.
Yeah.
I just need to score."
Yeah, it's like you can start the quarter. Right down, we're down 17. If you could get within close to 10.
Yeah, that 4 possession, you feel like you.
And I know as a coach, just for years, we told them, get us to single digits.
Yeah.
Get it, that was the key for us. With all the years I said, my coach Mercer, he said, hey, let's get it to single digits.
You think that's just a psyche, too? You just look up and you think.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I think
because 9 points is a lot of points in basketball.
Yeah, but
it's 3%. But you look up and you see 49-40, you're like, I got a chance.
You're right.
That's
a foul on Davis. That's her 4th, 13th foul for the Lady Wardogs.
We got a couple with 4.
Yep. And we have a scrum here underneath, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Wardogs. Cheney going to check back in for the Wardogs. Yeah, if we could get it to 10, and we'd have to make a run right here to get it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to tell you this, and I've coached high school girls and boys basketball. Girls sometimes can get on a run, and
that was a strange possession right there.
That was a very strange possession.
Yeah, it's like we were holding on to her, but we weren't.
Yeah, going to have a foul on the floor on the Lady Wardogs. That's going to be on Edmondson, her 2nd. That's going to send Long to the free throw line for 2. So, sitting there right now, we're down 17. First one's in and out. And,
I know it's apples and oranges what I'm getting ready to say, but I'm watching a little bit of Oklahoma basketball against Iowa State. OU opens the game down like 25. They go on a 28, or no, maybe they were down 28, went on a 25-0 run. I mean, I understand that's apples and oranges, but if the best of the best can get on those lulls where they can't score, I mean, surely high school basketball.
You see it in college, you see it in the NBA.
And
guys
all the
are
time
making
in the NBA.
millions.
Yeah,
They'll go through stretch. They don't score at all. Lady Wardogs come down and get the ball moving.
Yeah, see,
there's a 3.
We need those shots to go down.
That's a good job right there. Who hit that, Coach?
That was Carly Cook.
Carly Cook with a 3 right there. That gives her 7 on the night.
I mean, it's like right here, Coach. You get a stop and you come down and you
Yeah.
get another one of those.
Coach,
You look up, it's 11.
Coach was 18. Now it's 14. That's you
Yeah.
said, well, I mean,
And at one point it was 22.
Yeah.
They stretched it to 22.
all
it's
right.
traveled.
We're gonna have a
Yeah.
travel turnover out there, and like I said, and you see it at every level, boys and girls. But I think sometimes it's maybe easier to make a run in girls basketball.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we have a girl down. I think we had just a cramp right here. And, Wardogs, I said a while ago, like you said, we're down we're 22. It's like we're down 14 with the ball.
Yeah, she's locked up. You can tell.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like looks like they're working on that left calf area. Actually, it's both legs.
Yeah.
They're working on both.
And in a first half that was, mired by turnovers and free throws. This has been a much smoother game, and my stats are unofficial, but I have the Lady War Dogs so far shooting 9 free throws.
That's Pilkington kind of walking off those cramps right there.
Almost 30 free throws by the Seneca, and almost all that's first half.
Oh, yeah, really early.
That's just not not going. That's not what we had here in the second half.
Yeah.
So War Dogs will inbounds the ball. They're starting to creep back in it a little bit here. 1:12 left in the third quarter. War Dogs down 43-29.
I think this is an important possession here, Coach. We got to come away with some points here.
And we're going to lob it. It's going to go out of bounds. The old coach sometimes got to keep his mouth closed and not tell him what to do. Right here, like I say, hey, do this, do this. War Dogs in the ball to the high post. Michael Mimmons. Back out to Lexi Smith, over to Cook. Nope, John O with the steal. Cook's going to travel in, and we're going to get a foul. Let's hit him, scores!
Yeah, really good.
Nice job right there by Cook.
What I loved about that was no hesitation.
That's right. All right, 13. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a Cook.
Yeah, that was really nice by Carly.
It'll be her 8th point of the night. Coach right here, 1 free throw away from being it's up and in and out. But we're back to 12. War Dogs. Carly Cook steals it. Pass it up beside to Green. It's up and in and out. She rebounds it, throws it back up, and we're going to have a foul underneath.
And here you go, Coach.
Coach, we're 2 free throws away from being a 10-point game.
Yeah.
24 long. It's her second team foul. 7th, and like I said, that's going to put the Lady War Dogs. We're going to have 2 shots here on a shooting foul. Green at the line, but the War Dogs now are in the bonus from this point on. First one's up, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Danae Green, notoriously good free throw shooter, too. So actually a little surprised there because she is generally a really, really solid free throw shooter.
First one was up. One more coming for Green. 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Up, and it is good. 3 points on the night for Green. War Dogs have cut it, the lead in half, down to 11.
Yeah, kind of overextended there. Gave her the baseline.
Yep.
Doing a pretty good job switching here.
And
that's
free throw, that's going to be off.
Oh, wow.
She's going to get 3 free throws.
Does he call that? I figured that was after the shot.
Nope. They're going to call that on Lexi Smith. That's going to be her 5th. She's going to foul out, and that's going to send Grant-John to the line for 3.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm with Coach Fairchild here. I thought that happened well after the shot.
You can have it, you can have it, the shot and then the foul, and then it shouldn't be their ball, but not 3 free throws right there.
Yeah, that's a big swing.
That could be a big one right there.
As we've been
for the
chipping
Lady
away
War
here.
Dogs. Yes. Coach Fairchild not happy with that call at all. It's going to send their leading scorer, Hasley Grant-John, to the line for 3. And we're going to have a tee on Coach Fairchild. So that's going to give
You have to
them
announce that.
It's going to send the Lady Indians at least 5 free throws right here. I was going to shoot a couple for the technical foul. I think on the coach is 2 shots. I'll have to make sure here. And then you're going to have 3 on the shooting foul. Lexi Smith did foul out. That was her 5th. So Grunt John will go to the line. She's going to shoot the technicals first.
So we're going to get 5 free throws here.
I think on the coach is 2.
Yeah. And then she's got her 3 from the shot. And then they're going to get the ball.
Yep.
So this is a massive swing here.
The 23rd point or 24th point. Still 3 more to go. Sudden back to 14. Misses 1. Still 1 more for her. She converts 4 out of the 5. Giving her 26 for the night and pushes the lead back to 15. And Seneca still will have the basketball here. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Wardogs down 47-32. Wardogs had battle within 12, but a foul on a 3 and a technical on the coach. And 4 out of 5 free throws by Grunt John has put this lead back to 15. And we're going to have a foul out front. That's going to be on Carly Cook. It's going to be her 3rd foul. It'll be 6th team foul. 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Well, we were moving along swimmingly in this 3rd quarter.
It slowed down a little bit here. Seneca Indians will inbounds the ball on their sideline. Could be possibly a one-on-one here. They're showing 7 fouls on the scoreboard for the Wardogs. It is a one-on-one.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Yep. Looks like the foul on the coach does count as a team foul. So 15 seconds left. Grunt John will be at the line for a one-on-one.
So it's not a one-on-one here, it looks like.
I think possibly maybe the coach, I'm not sure that the foul on the coach maybe does not count as a team foul.
Yeah. There you go. There's the explanation right there. Yeah.
Player's technical foul will count on the team's team foul.
The coach's technical does not count as a team foul.
So technical inbounds the ball.
Yep.
15 seconds left. Inbounds the ball. 24. She's going to drive in and miss a layup. And it's going to stay Seneca ball with 8 seconds left. Wardogs have been really overwhelmingly rebounded tonight. 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Seneca inbounding the ball under their own goal. And the ball is going to go inbounds to 24.
Well, and I'd like to know what the free throw discrepancy's been, too. How many free throws they've attempted versus us?
I am.
So pulled it within 11, had it to 43-32, and then that 6-0 run at the end there has kind of stretched it back, and you kind of feel like all that hard work just kind of went.
You're exactly right.
Kind of deflates you a little bit.
Had it to 12, and then they hit 4 out of 5 free throws. And then a basket right there has pushed it back to 17. Did that push it out of reach? Probably so. It's going to take quite a miracle to come back after that. So three quarters in the books. Wardogs trail 32-49.
Yeah, I would think for us to have a fighting chance, is the first 3 minutes you got to go on one of those 12-0 run type deals.
Yeah, you're gonna.
You know what I mean?
They're probably going to have to help you turn the ball over some, foul some. So Lady Wardogs had battle back within 12, but after 3 in the books. War Dogs trail here by 17. Stick around after this one. War Dogs and the Indians in the men's action will tip off. A little after 7:30. Fourth quarter getting underway here. Both teams in the bonus. All right, Pilkington will inbounds the ball to Cook, and we are underway here in the fourth quarter. Lady War Dogs fighting a big battle uphill now. A battle back within 12. Seneca's extended it back out. Back to Pilkington. Over on the wing to Cook, and she tries to throw over to Grotjohn, and she just takes it away from her. Pushing the ball up the floor. She's going to stop and pop. 28 on the night, unofficially for Hasley Grotjohn. Push the lead back to 19. Over to Cook on the wing. Down the corner to Cheney. She's going to shoot the three. Up and no good. Rebounded by the Indians. Look over to Hasley Grotjohn. She's done it all for them tonight. She comes off a high screen. Over in the corner, number 1, Staley. Up to 13 over on the wing to French. Down underneath. She forces her way in. The shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Pilkington. Pushing the ball up the floor, up the right wing to Cook. Cook's going to stop and pop. That's a 2. It's long. Going to be rebounded by Cheney out front. Over to Pilkington. Back to Cheney. She's going to shoot a 3. Hits the back of the rim. No good. Gets her own rebound. Drives in, and she's going to go to the free throw line. We're going to have a foul underneath on the Lady Indians. That is on Grotjohn. That is her 3rd. She picked up 2 kind of early, Coach, and we really kind of needed her to get in some foul trouble and give her some credit. She's just stayed, she's avoided the fouls there until we're here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and we say that out of respect for her game.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that's
good ball player.
Yeah, she's a really good player and giving us fits, to say the least, tonight.
Cheney's first free throw was up and no good. Yeah, she is. Well, Coach, all you know is she's got 28 points.
Yeah, I mean, she's a player.
Cheney, second one's up and good. It gives her 10 on the night. War Dogs trail by 18. Pilkington guarding out on the wing. 3 goes up, rebounded by Lemons. Over to Cheney, back to Pilkington.
Good block out there by Faith.
Yep,
good job
right there. Lady War Dogs bringing it across the half-court line. Swing it out to Cheney. She's going to stop and pop a 3. It's going to go off the rim. She's not going to be able to get her own rebound, and so the ball will go over to the Indians.
Yeah, again, Logan knocked down some really nice shots the other night. Just can't find it tonight. She's a good shooter, good player, and what I like is she's still confidently putting it up, saying it's going to fall. Just hadn't got him to go down tonight.
6 minutes left in the contest here. War Dogs down 51-33 to the Indians of Seneca. Seneca's going to pull it out a little bit here. Going to have a hard time containing this one. She'll come off of a screen, and she's going to pop it back to Staley. Back over to Mittog, back up to Grotjohn. On the wing, a 3 goes up. It's no good. Rebound on the backside by the Indians. They're going to come up with the loose ball, almost out of bounds. In and out, rebounded by Cheney. Up to Pilkington. War Dogs pushing the ball up. Up to Green. Comes up with the loose ball back to Pilkington. Out underneath Cheney, and we're going to have a foul underneath.
I'd like to see Pilkington take that shot right there.
It's going to send Cheney to the line.
Still a positive outcome with a good look down low, but,
That's going to be a foul on Mittog. That's going to be her 5th. She's going to foul out with 5:09 left in the contest. It's going to send Cheney to the line for a 1-and-1. Lady War Dogs will be in the double bonus from this point forward. Cheney with 10 points on the night for the Lady War Dogs. First one's up, and it is off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Indians. Snapped out of bounds by Faith Lemons, and it'll be Indians ball underneath the Wardog basket. Wardog's going to extend back up there, 2-2-1 press. We're going to have an illegal screen.
Yep.
On McKnight. That will not be a shooting foul. Player control foul. You will not shoot on that one. But it will be Lady Wardog ball, and from this point forward, will be in the double bonus.
34. 34 was the foul. Sorry, I'm over here.
All right, 5 minutes left in the contest. Wardogs down 51-33. Into Davis, back to Pilkington. Over to Cheney on the wing. She's going to pop a three off the front of the rim. Davis gets the rebound, puts it back up, and scores. Her 4th point of the night. Wardogs back within 16. Underneath, it's going to go off the Lady War Dogs. Stay with the Indians underneath their goal. Have a foul right there on the Lady War Dogs against John. 24, that's going to be
25.
25. That's going to be on Cheney, her 3rd. 7th team foul. That's going to send John to the free throw line for 2 more. Carly Cook getting to check back in for the Lady War Dogs. First one is up. It is good. 29 points on the night for Hazley Grudjohn.
Sub.
Got a sub here. Coming in, Carly Cook will come in, and she'll get Logan Cheney. Free throw shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Green. Stolen by, we're going to have a jump ball. That's going to stay with the Seneca Indians.
They still a possession there, though, Coach.
They sure did. They're still playing hard. Seneca will inbounds the ball. Grotjon in the corner. Nice pass inside. Be slapped away by the War Dogs. Going to stay Seneca Indian basketball. 4:22 left in the contest. Seneca up by 17. War Dogs had it within 12 late in the 3rd quarter. Seneca answered their run, one of their own. In the corner. 3 is up. Good looking shot, and it's no good. Rebounded, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lady War Dog basketball. 4:15 left in the contest. Over to Cook on the wing. Penetrates right baseline. Pulls it back up. Out to Green. Green's going to shoot it. Off the front of the rim. Good look.
Yep, good look.
Rebounded by the Indians. Both teams in the bonus now. War Dogs will be in the double bonus. Should the Indians have any more fouls?
Has been better basketball in the second half, right?
It sure
I feel like it's the
definitely has.
I mean that overall, not just. I mean, obviously our kids have played better. Yeah. Their kids have stayed pretty consistent. But I feel like it's flowed a lot better, and we played some better basketball.
Definitely so. We're going to foul on Hayden Davis. It's going to be her 5th. And that's going to send Grotjohn back to the line for 2 more. That is the second Lady War Dog to foul out tonight. Grotjohn at the line, 29 points. So quite a night for the young sophomore from Seneca. First free throws up, and it is good as gets her 30. On the night. Yeah,
this was very similar to what happened last year at Seneca. I think you and I were talking before the game. I think I told you. I think
Yep.
she scored 30 last
Yeah,
year.
you said,
And I looked
boy,
up
she
and,
was a player.
Yeah, and I looked up and we're down by. We lose the game by 15, 16 points, and I look up and said, "Find some way to cut her points in half."
Yeah,
She got a battle.
Yeah, she's got 31 tonight. There, shot put up by
Nice hustle play there by Faith Lemons.
Lemons coming up with the loose ball off of the rebound. That's going to send 13. That's going to be on Campbell, her fourth. Edmondson will be checking back in for the War Dogs. It's going to send Lemons to the line. She's got 5 on the night. Let's make it 6. Edmondson checking in for Green. One more shot for Lemons at the line. It's up and it's good. It was her 7 on the evening. That makes it 54-37. War Dogs still down by 17. Ready to go under 3 minutes in the contest. War Dogs double team and Grout John out front. Nice pass. They just aren't able to come up with it. Coach, she sees the floor well, dribbles her head up, passes well, she can shoot it well.
Good player.
Over to Lemons at the top of the high post. And it's going to go off of the Indians. It's going to stay Wardog basketball. 2:33 left in the contest. War Dogs down 54-37.
Yeah, boys game will be coming up next. Again, we're in non-conference action here. Playing our friends from the north, Seneca, Missouri.
3 is in and out, and Grout John is going to run out with it. She's going to pull up and not push the issue right here.
And, Coach, our boys will be a couple of starters down tonight, actually. So, unfortunate news. Junior starting point guard, who's a great player for us, Garrett Walls, actually tore his ACL, a week or so ago at the at a scrimmage here, believe it or not, over the Christmas break. Actually, we're all kind of surprised by that diagnosis. I mean, he was kind of getting along pretty well and kind of thought it may have been a sprain, but unfortunately, MRI revealed that it's a tear. So that's gonna put Garrett Walls out here, obviously for the season, not only tonight. And then Seth is actually out tonight. Seth got a minor AC joint sprain the other night on a rebound. It is a mild injury, but again, non-conference action, so playing it safe with him. He will be out tonight and probably tomorrow night as well, hoping to get him back on Monday. So Wardog boys basketball will be a couple players short tonight, but hopefully we can next man up mentality and put one together.
All right. War Dogs turn it over, and Campbell gets it and scores. It's going to be her 7th point of the night, and we're going to have a foul underneath. That's some subs in the night. In for the Lady War Dogs. Number 15, Howell. Number 4, Walker. Mention some of these young ladies. Number 11, Allen. Number 30, Emma Maple. So War Dogs have kind of emptied their bench here. In for the Seneca Indians, number 20, Maddie Collingsworth. First shot is up and no good. Cheney going to come back in. She's going to get Edmondson. Also in for the Lady Indians. All right, Lady War Dogs bring the ball up under 2 minutes. Out on the over to the wing, out to Cheney. Penetrates to the free throw line, shoots, misses. And it's going to be rebounded by the Lady War Dogs. Lady War Dogs get it back up. Inside the Maple over her head. It's going to be turned over. 1:45 left in the contest here. Over to Collingsworth, underneath. And turnover for the Indians. It turns back over to the Wardog. 56-37. Seneca's going to claim a victory here tonight. And their visit to Miami. Boys action will pick up here in about 15 minutes after the end of this one. This one drawing to a close. Inside to Maple. Maple turns off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded out to House, 44. Brings the ball across half court. Over to Collingsworth. And a steal by the Lady Wardogs.
Sallydale Howe with a nice steal.
Yeah. And Seneca takes it back from them. Under 1 minute here. Seneca's going to be content to kind of hold it about at half court.
I will say this gives me a great time. Some interesting talk on instituting a shot clock in the state of Oklahoma has picked up some steam. Received an email from the OSSAA on basketball head coaches' votes from Class 6A all the way down to Class C. And the percentage of those coaches from Class 3A and up highly favor the shot clock. 2A and below, not as much, about a 46%. So that now is going to the OSSA membership, athletic directors, voting delegate, to see what type of response is going to come, from that. And then from there, Coach Paxson, there's a possibility now. It's the closest that I've ever seen the 35-second shot clock being instituted in the state of Oklahoma.
So they're possibly as early as next season?
As next season, as early as next season. So thoughts on that, longtime basketball coach?
Well, I know we've talked about it in years past, and I always thought that's one of the things that would never come to high school basketball. And one of the reasons I thought it wouldn't come is the cost.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not so much, maybe for the integrity of the game or the change of the game, but you're looking at some expense to suddenly put a 35-second clock in every gym.
Well,
in America.
I can tell you right now, for us, we would buy 4, 2 for this facility and 2 for the other gym. It's $5,000. Okay. I mean, $5,000. That's a pretty good expense. It's a good chunk.
And especially for littler schools, they really, but I really wouldn't. As an old coach, I wouldn't mind it really. I wouldn't have effect either way. You don't see teams come down that often and run that patient of an offense,
right?
And run out the clock that way. We might be a team that's in the past that would maybe be more affected, than maybe other people because we at times try to slow it down. So, all right, the first one is in the books here at the Miami Activity Center, and the Seneca Lady Indians are going to pick up the win, 56-37 over the Wardogs. Unofficial tonight, leading the way for the Lady Indians is Grotjohn with 31 points. So she put quite on the show. Just a sophomore for the Indians. And here in about 15 minutes, we're going to have boys action here for you. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back a little bit before the boys game tip-off. And we'll be bringing you boys action here in just a little bit. Stay with us right here on Wardog TV. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mime Activity Center for the second game of tonight, as the boys' game will get underway here in about 2 minutes, as the Indians of Seneca will take on the Wardogs of Miami on Wardog TV. Jim Paxton, along with Miami Public Schools Director of Athletics Chad Davis. We're excited to be with you this evening, bringing tonight's basketball action live from the Miami Activity Center, as the Wardogs will take on the Indians of Seneca in a non-district contest. Lady Indians won the girls' game. And a big evening by Grotjana of the Lady Indians, as she put up over 30 points tonight. Just a sophomore, so a bright future for her. Wardogs come into the game tonight down a couple of key players, as unfortunately is point guard Garrett Walls suffered a season-ending ACL injury in a Christmas scrimmage, and he is unfortunately lost for the season. Also banged up tonight, but will be returning soon. Hopefully is sophomore Steph Davis, as he's battling a minor injury. I want to shout out to those of you, thank you all for watching tonight. I want to shout out to my family, my daughter in the Dominican Republic, and they're watching TV, watching Wardog TV tonight in the Dominican Republic, and I'm disappointed tonight that the Seneca did not bring their cheerleaders, because my granddaughter's a cheerleader for Seneca tonight. So little family activity here tonight. Getting ready to announce the starters tonight for the both teams. Starting for the Seneca Indians, Hayden Gaines, a 5'11 senior, starting at guard. Number 3, Gavin Hoover, a 6'1 junior. Number 14, Cooper Long, a 6'2 senior, also at guard. Starting at the forward, number 22, Morgan Vaughn, a 6'1 junior. And the other forward for the Indians, number 23, Blake Hurd, a 6'2 junior as well. The Indians are coached by Court Hardy. Assistant coaches are Skylar Rawlings and Gavin Klaus. Starting tonight for the Wardogs, Isaiah Catt, a 6'2 junior, starting tonight for the Wardogs. Not for the Lady Wardogs. Isaac Booth, a 6'1 junior, will play the point guard tonight for the Wardogs. Also starting Carson Jinks, 6'2 senior, starting his third or fourth year for the Wardog program. Also starting number 20, another senior, Josh Krieger, and 24, 6'4 senior, Tanner Heine. That's your starters tonight for the Wardogs. Cat, Booth, Jinks, Krieger, and Heine. And so we are ready for action here at the Mime Activity Center. We want to thank our sponsor of tonight's game, the Tulsa Teachers Credit Union, for all they do for the community of Miami and surrounding areas, and others. Thank them for their support of Wardog Athletics. And we're ready for the boys' game tonight to get underway here at the Mime Activity Center. Jumping for the Indians is Vaughn. For the Wardogs, Heine. And we are ready for action tonight here. Non-conference game between Miami and Seneca. Opening tip is handled by the Indians. They're going to quickly attack the basket, and it is up. That is number 22. That is Vaughn for the first points of the night. And Seneca takes early advantage of the tip, and they go up 2-0. Booth with the ball out front. Seneca in a man-to-man defense. Krieger with the ball on the right wing. Going to dribble right. He's going to put up a floater. Pretty good shot. Can't get it to fall. Ball's going to be rebounded by Hoover for the Indians. He's going to bring it across the half-court line. They're going to push it hard. Hoover over to Gaines. Back to Hoover. Hoover puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by the Indians.
Got to avoid the second chance opportunities, Coach.
Gaines with it over to Hoover. Hoover on the right wing. Over to Hearn. Hearn penetrates in, kicks it out. Good ball move by the Indians. They're going to pull up a three. In and out. Good rebound right there by Isaiah Catt.
Again, Wardog's a little shorthanded.
Yeah.
Missing, two-year starter, point guard Garrett Walls, who's kind of a rock of the team, kind of that steady Eddie that kind of keeps us, settled down. Coach all the time does a great job against the press and the pressure. And then down Seth, one of probably your second biggest body.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how these Wardogs respond. The good news is Coach Chofka has messed with several different starting lineups over 8 or 10 games. I mean, I would say there may have been 8 different starting lineups. So all these kids that are starting right now have played significant minutes. So got to stay out of foul trouble. Got to do that. And, got to find a way to pick up the slack.
Yep. Wardogs get a break right there. Skip the pass over to Booth.
Like to see Isaac take that shot there.
Inside to Catt.
Oh, wow.
Oh, inside to Jinx. He's going to push shot up, and he's going to be fouled. Ooh. That's going to be a foul on Jinx. To pick up his first, and thought the Wardogs got the benefit of a call on this end as Krieger turned it over and then fouled him, but we got the ball back, and now offensive foul on Jinx. So one foul apiece. Seneca has the ball. Wardogs playing man-to-man defense inside to Hoover. .14 penetrates in. That is long. Isaac Booth comes up with the rebound for the Wardogs.
I really hope that Carson doesn't change his mentality. I was perfectly fine with that move right there by Carson. Yep. I think he needs to continue to be physical, use that big, strong body of his, and be able to get shots down there and get to the foul line.
Seneca in a man-to-man defense. Wardogs turn it over. Seneca's got a 3-on-1. They're going to push hard, and that's going to be a score. Number 23, that is Hearn, his first points of the night. Seneca up 4-0 as the Wardogs turn it over, and Seneca turns it into points. Seneca into man-to-man. Wardogs having a little trouble handling the pressure out front. Booth fires a pass inside. Back out to Jinx in the corner. 3 is short.
Yeah, good pass, good look.
Yep, that's going to stay Wardog. Yeah, it's going to stay Wardog ball there as Haney battled inside for it. Nope, now they're going to say Seneca ball. Seneca ball. Hoover with the ball across the half court. Over to Vaughn. Back up to Gaines up top. Wardogs in a man-to-man. Out on the right wing. Seneca's pop a 3. It's going to be short. It's going to be rebounded by Booth. Coach Schofke encourage him to get in a rhythm, get the ball movement. Some easy baskets. Grant John's going to be checking in for the Seneca Indians. Booth's going to pull. Oh, good looking shot. In and out. Jinx going to come up with the rebound. He's going to push in and attack, and he's going to pull up 2.
I feel like he's going to be able to do that whenever he wants tonight. I just look. He just needs to use his strength down low and be able to get that look anytime, I think.
Seneca pushes the ball hard, and they are known for their sideline break. Jinx trying to dribble the ball with too many people there. Cat's going to come up with it back to Jinx. Back to Cat now. About halfway through the first quarter. Low scoring so far. Seneca leading here 4-2. Cat's going to bring the ball. We're going to have a 10-second call against the Wardogs. Just nonchalant, kind of bring the ball up.
I'm surprised there. Like, when did they give us possession? I mean, if Carson's got the ball and he's dribbling around, or if they're counting it, I don't know that we have possession there to be able to even start that 10-second play.
Yeah, they called it there, so Wardogs turn it over. All right. Hoover with the ball out front. Back inside to Hearn, back up top. Out to Grotjohn. He's going to pull 3, in and out. And Booth up with the rebound for the Wardogs. It's a name we called a lot in the girls' game, Grotjohn, and she had over 30 points. Lead the Indians to a win over the Lady Wardogs. Jinx with the ball out front.
And, Coach, I'm wondering if they're twins because he is also a sophomore.
Possibly so. Cat with the ball. He's going to penetrate in hard.
Nice.
And, good move right there. He's not able to finish. Good take right there by Isaiah Cat.
Good job by Tanner Heine there.
Good job defense right there. Booth with the ball. Pushing hard. Got Cat on the wing. He's going to decide to pull it up out front.
Probably not a bad idea there. Seneca was getting back, doing a pretty good job there.
Schulte getting ready to check in for the Indians. Ball on the left wing over to Krieger. Back up top to Cat. Cat being guarded out in the front by Hearn. Krieger on a curl.
Good
Cat,
take.
good step right there, and we're gonna get a walk. Looked like a pretty good Euro step right there, but they're gonna call Cat for the walk, and the War Dogs turn it over. Pretty rapidly moving first quarter, not a lot of fouls. Just teams haven't been able to get shots to drop. Seneca leading here 4-2, under 3 minutes already in the first quarter.
Very similar. I thought the Claremore Sequoia game on Tuesday played very fast. The boys game did. But again, you look up, there's not very many fouls. Good clean offense, not a lot of stoppage in play. And this game started off that same way.
War Dogs will switch to his own defense right here. And good job right there. Krieger with the knocking the ball away. Booth comes up with the loose ball, and he double dribbles, but nobody saw him other than me.
I don't know that I saw it. Good eye.
He picked it up. Krieger's going to penetrate in hard. He's going to put up a runner. He's going to get it to fall. Good job right there by the senior Krieger, and he's going to tie it at 4-all. Seneca pushes the ball back up quick.
I have a tendency when the ball's being brought down, I'm looking down here already, trying to see what the action is down low.
I think everybody, and I know Booth knew it because you can see him, he kind of picked it up, and then he kind of looked up and like, oh, nobody saw me. I'm going to keep playing right there. Altic comes into the ball game for the Indians. Long checks out. 4-4, 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Been a rapidly moving first quarter here, and War Dogs give up an easy inbounds play. That is Schulte on the inbounds play and a foul on Booth. It's going to be the first one on Booth. Second team foul. Checking in is Colton Oakey, 6'2" sophomore. He checks in and Krieger checks out. Seneca leading here 6-4. Free throws up, and that is good. That is Schulte. That gives him 3 on the night. War Dogs come again, fighting against the trap. Jinks loses handle of the ball. Grabs it. Puts it back up. That's 4 on the night for Jinks. That makes it 7-6. War Dogs now back in a zone look, and we're going to have a foul on Colton Oakey, I believe. 14. That's going to be the first on Oakey. Third team foul. That is Hoover. The basket was good, and he'll go to the line 4-1. 3 team fouls on the War Dogs, 1 on the Indians. Indians lead here 9-6. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded. It goes up. Jinks up high to get it. Over to Cat. Kind of full court man-to-man. Cat clears him out, and we're going to have a foul up front on the Indians. It's going to be a foul on Schulte. Fouls on the Indians. Fouls on the Indians. That's on Schulte, his first. Second team foul. Booth will inbounds the ball here. War Dogs trail here early, 9-6. Late first quarter in the ball, in the backcourt, over to Cat. Heine sets a high screen up front. Over to Jinks. Heine once again setting a screen. Jinks to a Cat in the corner. Cat going to penetrate in.
Good pass.
Good pass over to Heine.
Got to get big here.
And he puts it up and in. Good job right there by the senior. Tanner Heine. He's came a long way since he arrived here as a sophomore.
Yeah, really has.
That's going to make it 9-8. Good job by Haney.
Good pass.
Oh, we got a foul. I didn't see the foul.
Yeah, it was an A1, yep.
All right, the foul was on Vaughn, his first. That's a third team foul. And Heine will go to the free throw line, 4-1. And it's up, and it is good. He ties it, the old-fashioned three-point play. War Dogs back in the zone look right here. The zone that was used for so many years by the Norseman, Coach. Oh, good steal out front by Isaiah Cat.
I say this a lot, I should say, in this thing. Isaiah's length is so long, and it's a difference maker, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. I'll tell you, good job
pass.
right there. Good pass and a good finish behind him.
Tell you, Isaiah Cat's doing a great job of penetrating, and
I'm gonna tell you,
Heine's right there to be able to make the play.
I'm gonna brag on Cat a little bit. That's a young man that from the time that he came as a sixth grader, he has developed so much and improved his game.
Well, he's a guy that lives in the gym.
Yeah, taking it to another level.
Yep.
He's really doing a good job. Have a foul on Heine down here on the defensive end. That's going to be Heine's first foul, 4th team foul for the War Dogs. Seneca subbing a number of guys in right here. War Dogs lead here 11-9. Krieger checks back in for Booth. Indians will inbound under to their basket. In to Hoover. Good penetration right there, and Jinx up for the rebound.
Nice board.
Out to Krieger. Get the ball back to Cat here. Cat's going to get across the timeline here. Seneca in the man-to-man. 22 seconds left in the first quarter. War Dogs up by 2. Krieger's going to penetrate in, and that's up to Jinx, and he's going to miss an easy one.
That's
nice
foul.
pass right there by Krieger. Jinx really just wasn't ready for it, and we're going to get a foul on Heine. It's going to be his second foul, and it's going to be the 5th team foul.
Yeah, that's the one thing we got to avoid of being 2 men down.
Yep.
Is the foul trouble.
6'3" sophomore Sam Lillard checks in for the War Dogs. He comes in for Heine, and Lillard's going to play the middle of that zone right now for the War Dogs. War Dogs in a 2-3. War Dogs lead this with 11-9. Late. Oh, good job out front by.
There's that link.
Yeah, there's that link.
Cat.
A deep 3 by Seneca at the buzzer. It's up, and it is no good.
Pretty good quarter.
Yeah, it's a good quarter right there by the Miami War Dogs. They lead after 1, 11-9. Leading scorers for the War Dogs. Heine with 5, Krieger with 2, Jinx with 4. For the Indians of Seneca, Hoover 2, Schulte 3, Vaughn and Hearn with 2 each. And so Booth will check in, and that's the way it is. Isaac Booth checking in.
We're laughing because Isaac Booth just checked in with the announcer and the Wardog TV broadcast team.
I told him to go in. I told him to go in. All right, 1 in the books here. War Dogs lead this one 11-9 in a pretty evenly played contest here with 1 in the book. Once again, we want to thank our sponsor of tonight's game, the Tulsa Teachers Credit Union, for all they do for Miami community and for War Dog Athletics. We thank them for their sponsorship tonight. We want to tell you to be right with us again right here tomorrow night on War Dog TV as the War Dogs will host Cassville. Lady War Dogs will tip off at 6:30, followed by the boys game at 8. Also this weekend, boys and girls wrestling at the Inola Tournament. Wrestling will start tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Saturday will kick off at 10 a.m. I'm being harassed here by the clock lady, so I'm going to have to call my athletic director to get me support here.
We'll have to get some cubicles.
That's right. All right, we'll bring you some more activities as we go here. War Dogs inbounds the ball. Booth having trouble inbounding. Get those into Krieger down in the corner.
The long-time clock lady, by the way. Debbie Hogan's done an outstanding job at the clock here for as long as I can remember.
Guess I'm being harassed by the book lady.
And
Amanda Hurd, give me a hard time over here. All right, Cat with the ball out front. Seneca into man-to-man defense. Got a count going, have to pick it up. Over to Jinx. Jinx going to penetrate in, over to Lillard. Down to Krieger in the corner. Krieger with a shot fake. He's going to penetrate in and hit a little running jumper, and it is blocked back to him. Seneca has the 2-on-1 back. War Dogs finally do get back, and Seneca takes it and penetrates it, kicks it to the corner. We're going to have a 3. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Cat. Cat brings the ball back down across the half-court line. Seneca into man-to-man. Good job by Cat. Ball slapped away right there by Gaines. Seneca pushes it up hard. Over to Gaines on the left wing. Back inside to Hoover. He's going to penetrate, and he's going to be blocked by Lillard. It's going to go out of bounds off of Lillard. It's going to remain Seneca ball. Seneca will inbounds the ball under their basket. War Dogs gave up an easy one last time. War Dogs need to have someone close to the basket. That's Krieger. We're going to have a foul here. That's going to be on Lillard. On the floor, I believe. 15, Lillard. That's going to be his first of the half. It's going to be the 6th team foul for the War Dogs. Seneca will inbounds the ball under their goal. The foul was called on the floor. And the War Dogs give it up again. Backside help, nowhere to be seen. Krieger gives that up, and he's going to be called for a foul. Schulte with the bucket. He's going to go to the free throw line for 1. That's going to be the first foul on Krieger. That's going to tie it at 11. Schulte will have a chance to put Seneca up 1 here. Just underway, second quarter here. Seneca now leads 12-11. Ball inbounded to Cat. Seneca still in the man-to-man defense. Ball over to Booth. Booth with the ball. Jinx hits a high screen. Booth's going to stop and pop a long three.
Yeah, I mean,
he hits it.
He can shoot it. I mean, if you give him space, he can knock him down.
And that makes it 14-12. War Dogs retake the lead. Out to Hoover. Hoover penetrates in. Down to the corner. He's going to step out of bounds. We're going to have a walk. So Seneca turn it over, and the student body is getting fired up over there.
Do we give them credit for the travel there? Maybe?
We do. We're going to give the student body credit for that travel.
I'm going to go with camo night tonight, maybe.
All right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
I don't know what they do.
know.
I think they got a Twitter page and everything. So, I mean, they do
All
a great job.
War Dogs leading 12-10. Cat's going to penetrate in. It's going to stop, and shoot's going to come up short.
Tough shot.
Yep, pretty good defense right there by
almost like he was waiting for a foul there almost.
Yeah. Well, he kind of got fouled out front a little bit, but they didn't call it, and Seneca rebounds the ball, and that is going to be long. He's going to stop, and he's going to hit his first points of the night. That's going to put the Indians back up 15-14. 5:55 left till halftime, 15-14. War Dogs down one. Long Cat brings the ball across the half-court line and bounces the ball inside to Jinx. Over to Booth. He's going to pop another one, and it's good. 6 points, 6 straight points for Booth. War Dogs retake the lead, 17-15. Seneca comes down, pops up a three. Lillard with the
good job
rebound.
By Sam. Yep.
Jinx comes up with the rebound up to Cat. He's pushed up the right side. Gets it across the half-court line here. Over to Booth. Booth's going to penetrate here. Jinx going to set a high screen. Booth's going to come back and pop another one. 3 in a row. 9 straight points, Rising Booth. And Seneca's going to take a timeout. 5:07 left till halftime. 9 straight points scored by Isaac Booth.
I would say that Coach Hardy from Seneca has watched him shoot too many threes.
Yep.
So,
and a couple of those were deep. War Dogs lead here, 20-15. The Isaac Booth show the last minute here. Some activities tonight for the War Dogs this week and next week as well. Like I said, tomorrow night we'll be back here for high school basketball once again. War Dogs hosting Cassville and boys and girls wrestling in the Inola tournament. Next week, Monday, junior high boys and girls basketball at Veneta. Tuesday, Veneta High School boys and girls back here at the MAC. Girls at 6:30, boys at 8. Next Wednesday, 6th grade boys and girls at Grove at noon and 1. Then next Friday the 13th, junior high wrestling at Wagner. High school boys and girls wrestling at Catoosa tournament. And Fort Gibson will be here at the MAC to take on the War Dogs in another home basketball game. So a lot of activities. Get out and support the War Dog Nation. Wrestling and basketball, a lot of action going out. So take advantage of that. Back to action here at the MAC. War Dogs up 20-15. War Dogs in a man-to-man. Krieger almost with a steal. Seneca comes back up with it. Good penetration right there. That was Gaines. That ball's going to go out of bounds off of the War Dogs. Altick coming in for the Indians. Schulte checking out. War Dogs need to guard that backside of that basket. Seneca inbounds the ball.
Wow, tough shot.
Tough shot right there.
Good
Seneca
D.
comes up with a tough rebound. Underneath, and finally coming up with it is a War Dog. Booth comes out of there with it. And Cat came up with the loose ball and gets the ball over to Cat. Booth across the half-court line. Cat sets a screen for him. Out to Jinx in the corner.
Yeah,
He's going to penetrate the baseline.
I feel like he can do that anytime he wants.
And he's going to turn and bank one off the basket.
I just feel like he can get that shot anytime he wants. I mean, just with his physicality that he plays with.
6 points tonight for Jinx. We're going to have a foul out front on Booth. That's going to be his second foul. It's going to be the 8th team foul. That'll put the Indians at the free throw line on the 1-and-1.
I will say this. No one can ever say that we don't coach with energy.
You're right.
If you ever watch our staff over here, I mean, these guys get after it.
Yeah.
Huh?
All right, 22-15, Wardogs up.
Same one.
Gaines at the free throw line. The first one's up, and it is no good. And we're going to have a jump ball. Krieger reached in and tied it up, and the ball is going to stay with the Indians here. 4 minutes left till halftime. Wardogs up by 7. Seneca inbounds the basketball. Seneca takes it. Oh, blocked. Good job by Cat right there. I believe he had the block. Isaiah brings it down, and he's going to, almost turned it over. Krieger's going to come up with it. He's going to come in and put a floater up. That's 4 points tonight for Krieger. Wardogs extend the lead 24-15. Wardogs back out in the zone. Krieger and Cat up at the top, into the high post. Out to the corner for 3.
Got to have more bodies down there to help Colton out.
Oakie's got to come up with the rebound on the backside.
Yeah, I mean, Colton can't block out too. You know what I mean? We're a body short right there.
Number 2 penetrates in. Good job right there. That's right, John.
That was a nice take there.
And that's his first points of the night. Makes it 24-17. Wardogs still up. 3 minutes left till halftime. And it's been an exciting contest here in the boys' game. Over to Krieger. Back over to Jinx in the corner. Wardogs kind of stand around. Got to get some movement right here. Back out to Cat. Lillard's going to come off the rebound here. Off to Jinx. Jinx is going to top and put a 3.
Boom.
And he hits it deep. 9 points for Jinx. Booth and Jinx both with 9 in the contest. Wardog extends the lead up to 10. Seneca into the high post. Looks like he walked. And he's going to, right, good job right there by Jinx. Coming up with the rebound. Both of you thought he walked right there at the high post.
Well, I'll tell you, Coach, the energy that we're playing with right now, I can go with this. I mean, I love the body language. I love the effort. What about Sam Lillard coming in, young sophomore, hadn't played a lot of varsity minutes at all, and he's been really, really good in this second quarter. As I look at Heine getting ready to check back in, probably for Sam. But coming in and playing some really solid minutes for us.
Krieger with the ball. Back to Okie.
Nice job
Okie's
by
going to pull
Colton
up,
there. Nice.
and he's going to get it to drop. Good job right there by the sophomore.
Yeah.
Wardogs now up 12. Wardogs playing with a lot of intensity, a lot of energy. Back up top. Wardogs in the zone. Out there. Cat picks him up. That's out to Krieger. They skip it. Open on the backside.
Wow. All right, Coach. Look, here's the thing.
Get a foul here. 15. That's going to be a foul on Lillard. His second. Basket by Vaughn is going to be up and good. He's going to go to the free throw for a 1.
I don't love the call.
Yeah, kind of a
pretty weak. It didn't affect the shot, and I hate it that it came from across the half court.
Yeah, on something right under the basket right there. So, Vaughn will go to the line for 1. Wardogs up 29-19. 1:40 left till halftime. Shot is up, and it is off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Heine. Tell you, Heine's another guy who's really developed a lot since he came in as a sophomore. Was really raw and big, tall kid. Get across.
Another gym rat guy.
Yep. That is Gaines for his points. It makes it 29-21. Seneca switched to his zone, giving the Wardogs a little bit of problems here. Booth gets it across the timeline. Booth's going to penetrate in, and he's going to be fouled out front. Boy, he had Lillard. He had Okie wide open on the backside.
I think he's trying to pass it there,
Maybe
too, if he get under control. And then when he got the call, kind of threw it up.
Yeah. Going to have a foul on the Indians. That's going to be on Vaughn. That's going to be his second. That's the 4th team foul. Wardogs will inbounds under their own basket. Wardogs up 29-21. They inbounds the ball to Heine. Heine puts up, kind of forces one, and then he's going to – that's just not smart right there.
Yeah, we got to have him in the game. It's a cheap foul. And
that's a foul 94 feet from the basket. Yeah. That's his 3rd foul, and that's going to send the Indians to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's just not smart on him right there. You don't get the rebound. You just got to get back. You gotta understand the flow. You gotta understand the game. He's got to know I've got 2 fouls. I can't afford to foul 90 feet from the basket.
Well, we got a 3-possession lead. Going to make them go earn that down here. Yeah. Don't give them those 2 free ones. So 30-second timeout here by Coach Chofka. Good timeout. Wants to make sure, we got it. We pushed it to 12. It's now 8. Minute left. Wants to make sure we can get a couple of stops here on defense and end this half the right way.
103 left here. Like I said, 29-21. Wardogs up 8. They did have I think our biggest lead was 11, possibly. It's been a good game right here. Leading scorers tonight for the Wardogs, Booth and Jinx, both with 9. Heine with 5. Lillard with 4. Oki chipping in with 2 for the Indians. Gaines with 2. Rutjohn 2. Hoover 2. Long 3. Schulte 6. Vaughn 4. And Hearn 2. That's our totals right now. It's 29-21. Wardogs up. 1 minute left. Long at the free throw line, shooting 2 on the double bonus. First free throw's up, and it is good. Gets the lead to 7. Second free throw's up, and it is off. And Jinx, good job rebounding right there. Under a minute here till halftime. Seneca comes now out in a zone. Booth has the ball inside, and Jinx turns and throws it out of bounds. He's got to do square up and face it. Tried to maybe look a little too fancy right there. Tried to make a no-look pass. You don't need to. Square up and see it wide open. Make the easy pass.
Well, and I'm sitting here in my head calculating. I know that's 2 straight possessions with the turnover. It may have been our 3rd. And you look up and, they get a shot in here now, and it turns into a completely different mindset going into halftime.
3 goes up, and it is short.
Need a 1 shot here, get the last shot of the half, and go in with a lead.
Yeah, Booth with it, over to Cat, over to Jinx, back to Booth up the top. Seneca now in. Oh, nice pass inside. Oh, inside the Lillard. Nice pass right there by Booth. Lillard's first points of the night. Isaac Booth playing really well tonight for the Wardogs. Twelve seconds, 10 seconds. Wardogs up by 9. Seneca with the basketball.
Good, Cat.
To the corner, 5, down to 4.
Oh.
Good job right there. That's way off.
Way off.
Good job right there by the Wardog defense. Wardog's playing his zone right there.
Yep.
That's what that's what Coach C them. They played at NEO. They played that matchup 2-3. So first half in the books here tonight for the boys game, and we'll be back here in about 10 minutes. And Wardogs lead this one 31-22 in what's been an exciting one here. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half of watching the Wardogs.
High school charity.
We can do it over here or do it up there.
cannot be on the floor. All right, here we go on three. One, two, three. Butterfly. Let's congratulate our winner, Curtis Everhart. He just won a free gift certificate from our local Miami Pizza Hut. We want to say thank you to our basketball booster club and to our local pizza hut for sponsoring our basketball program.
All right, welcome back to the Miami Activity Center. This is Jim Paxton, along with Miami Public Schools Director of Athletics Chad Davis, bringing you the action tonight of Wardog and Lady Wardog Basketball. And we've got a good one here in the men's game. We are at halftime. The Wardogs leading 31-22. It's been a really well-played contest on both sides. Wardogs up with a 9-point lead at the half. Leading the Wardogs in scoring, Isaac Booth, a 6-foot junior, and Carson Jinks, 6'1" senior, both with 9. As Booth came down 3 consecutive possessions and hit 3 after 3 after 3 and got the crowd on their feet. Colton Oakey with 2, Sam Lillard with 2, Josh Krieger with 4, and Tanner Heine with 5 is your leading scorer tonight for the Wardogs. For the Seneca Indians, Schulte with 6, Vaughn with 4, Long with 4, and then rounding out with 2 points, Hearn, Hoover, Grotjohn, and Gaines. And that's where we sit here. At halftime, Pizza Hut sponsors a challenge where I don't know if you had, is it free for everybody? You
pay $1.
Okay, you pay $1
Yep.
and you get an airplane.
Yep.
And you throw it on the floor, and whoever's airplane comes closest to the pizza box wins a
free
pizza.
large one-topping pizza from our local Miami Pizza Hut.
That's right. And they're sponsors here, and a young man right behind me and Coach Davis
was excited to win.
You would have
Can we
thought
just put
he
that
just
on
won the Mega Millions lottery. He watched his, and he knew before they ever announced it. He goes, I want to. He was. We were just dying laughing. The young man, little boy, was so excited, and he knew he won. He watched his plane.
And my favorite thing is I was explaining to him on the gift certificate, hey, you get a free one-topping pizza. His 3 buddies like, yeah, you got to invite us. We're helped. I mean, it's just, I tell you, to go back. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we're talking to Shannon Dewan, our public address announcer here, and longtime public address announcer, and he's like, it's funny because the guy in second place was the buddy with him. So,
I know one of those was a Coastal Face little boy, I think Mikey, and they were so excited for him. They think we're going to have a pizza party.
Greatest thing ever. I'll tell you what, that's a neat little contest. But believe it or not, at the end of the season, they'll make $500 or $600.
Good deal.
I mean, it's a really cool deal, and special thanks to our local Pizza Hut for their sponsorship of that. It's a really neat deal. Thank you, Scott and Melissa Krieger and the Krieger family, for all your support of Wardog Basketball.
All right, we're back to action here at the second half. Wardog's in the bound the ball. Seneca comes out in a man-to-man and in a zone look. Over to Krieger on the right wing. Now in the corner to Booth. He's going to pull. He's hit another one. That's 4 for Booth. 12 points on the night. Seneca takes the ball, pushes it hard.
I'm going to go on a limb and say they drew that one up.
That was a nice job right there by the Wardogs, and Booth has been on fire. Seneca comes down the launch of 3. He's going to be rebounded by Jinx. Over to Booth, now up to Cat. Cat pushing it hard.
Yeah,
up.
And here's what's crazy about this, Coach. Sorry to interrupt there, but that was a heat check there.
Yep.
Those are okay.
That's
I'm okay.
all right.
I'm okay
You've hit
with
4 in a row.
Yeah, I'm okay
you
with
can
heat
hit
checks.
it. You can shoot another one there.
But our leading scorer, and I'll say in my opinion, our best basketball player is Isaiah Cat, and Isaiah really haven't filled up the stat sheet quite yet.
Yeah.
Just hasn't been there. They've kind of, you can tell they've watched a little bit of film. They're kind of doubling him and making him get rid of the ball. But the fact that we've built a 12-point lead and Isaiah Cat really hadn't gotten going yet, and I feel like he probably will, is a good sign for us. Now, I will tell you this, Isaiah Cat, his penetration and ball handling and things like that has given us some pretty easy shots
Get it
down on
across,
this side on the field, on the court, excuse me.
Good pass right there by Cat. Krieger's got to come up with that one. Little bit full court man-to-man pressure right there gives the Wardogs a little bit of trouble, and they throw it away. So Seneca brings the ball back. 34-22, Wardogs up here. Wardogs in the zone. Back out to Gaines. Gaines, Hurd, Long, Vaughn, and Hearn on the floor for the Indians tonight. Good penetration by the Indians right there. Good look at it. Good job right there.
Good
We're going to have a
rebound.
foul. Good job. You just talking about Cat. Good
Yeah.
job right there. The Long going up for a rebound. We're going to get a foul on the Indians. This is going to be the first one of the second half. And that's going to be a foul on number 22, Vaughn. That's his third foul. He's got 4 points in the night. Seneca now in a full court press. Ball inbounds to Cat. He's going to bring it up. Back to Booth. Booth gets it across the timeline. Wardogs did have a 10-second call earlier. And he's going to zip it to Krieger. Down to Jinx. Flash the high post.
Yep.
Jinx.
Nice.
Oh, good look by Jinx. Cat comes up with it.
There he is.
There it is,
I'm
Coach.
telling
You
you,
mentioned it right there. It's the first points of the night
And he's
for
a
Cat.
he's a streaky guy. He gets the first couple to go in.
Yeah.
You watch him take off. I like his game a lot. Nice job there by Seneca.
That's good. Good job by Hoovers. He penetrates in, hits a layup. That makes it 36-24. Seneca into man-to-man. Wardogs just need to clear out. Let them bring it up. Jinx with it, really being fouled right there. Out to Cat.
Well, I thought he got fouled a couple times.
Yes. Over to Krieger in the corner. Lillard's posted up inside. Heine on the bench right now with 3 fouls. Picked up the third one on a really silly foul right before half. Cat's going to penetrate in, and he's going to turn it over. He loses control. Wardogs up 12. Seneca pushing hard. Wardogs back on defense. We're going to have a foul inside. It's going to go to shooting foul. It's going to be on 15. That's going to be on Lillard. That's going to be his third foul. First team foul of the night of the second half for the Wardogs. Seneca to the free throw line. Long at the free throw line. The first one's up and no good. Wardogs leading here by 12.
The tough thing about that is that puts both of our long big guys with both the 3 fouls. So Lillard picking up his third, now Heine with 3.
Yeah.
This is where, missing that big body, another big body of Seth. Bad turnover there just on the inbound, just unforced. Yeah, I like this timeout a lot by Coach Chofka.
So Chofka's going to get a timeout. It's going to leave him. Still have 3 remaining. Only the second timeout of the night for the Wardogs. All right, 5:25 left here in the third quarter. Wardogs up at 11, 36-25. Once again, we want to thank, special thanks to Miami Public Schools Director of Communications, Mr. David Frazier, who is executive producer of all Wardog TV events.
Yeah, we got the old crew back together. We got Ava.
Ava here tonight, running the soundboard.
Got Kiara here tonight.
And those 2 young ladies traveled all over the state of Oklahoma working with us on Wardog football.
It's so funny because, I was talking to, I don't remember which one it was. Couldn't remember. But one of them's like, we really missed the football games. We had a good time.
Yeah, we really did.
Wardog TV is a lot of fun, but I'll tell you, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of prep, a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff. That happens during the day at 24 hours before the event. So it's not just one of them show up, plug a couple wires in. I know we've said this several times before, but we like to really make people understand how, excuse me, much of a process this is to be able to pull off a broadcast. So we're going to do it in back-to-back nights. We're going to do it 2 more times next week. We're going to get some Wardog wrestling. We was able to get some choir concerts and some band concerts around Christmas time. So this has really turned into a really good deal for us.
Really good thing for the Miami Public Schools and athletics and other events as well. It's a chorus and some of the other activities. So, all right, back to action here at the MAC. Wardogs up 36-25. A little over 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Wardogs out in their pressure zone. That's too easy.
Yeah.
Right there is.
He does a good job penetration,
Seneca
too.
was able to penetrate and get all the way to the rim, just couldn't get it to drop.
Yeah.
Seneca gets the ball and throws it out of bounds. Wardogs will inbounds at 5:09 left in the third quarter. Wardogs up 36-25. The ball inbounded to Booth. They're going to run and jump. It's going to leave somebody open. Krieger, good shot fake.
Yeah, nice.
Pull up and, good looking shot right there.
Good look. Yeah.
Just came up short. Good shot fake and got him up in the air, went by. So that's a good looking shot right there by Krieger. Seneca pushes it down. Wardog still out in their 2-3 zone. Out on the wing. Cat pressuring the ball back up top. Wardog need to do a little bit more pressure on top, I think, with their defenders. Seneca being patient is going to penetrate in. Shot, and the 3 goes up, and Jinx is going to let it go out of bounds. Gains on the 3, and he missed it. Wardogs up 11. He bounds the Booth in the corner.
I don't like that, but it worked out.
Yeah, and they're going to should have a wide open shot right here.
Nice.
Krieger just tries to be too fancy. Oh, we missed 2 point-blank shots, and then Lillard literally fouls them. They don't get a call. Got to take advantage of that. And Seneca answers on the other end. Wardogs really kind of didn't handle that break right there. They had a wide open.
Did a great job beating it.
Beating the press,
getting a 2-on-1 just couldn't. Here we go again with another one.
And Krieger misses another point-blank shot. Seneca with the rebound, bring it back. Wardogs missed 2 great opportunities. Ball goes inside. That is Hoover.
Yeah, that's an easy 4 to 6 point swing
that
right
definitely
there.
is right there. Booth with the basketball. Gets the Cat across the timeline.
Good look here.
Over to Krieger for the 3. Krieger answers in the corner. Big one right there.
That's the problem. He was just too close.
Too close, that's
Coach
right.
Just sat there and shoot threes.
3 for Krieger. That gives him 7 on the night for the Wardogs. Pushes the lead back to 10. With the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Wardogs in the zone. Seneca moving the ball around. He's going to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah,
they just really threw that out.
Yeah, that was
I
interesting.
don't think we tipped it at all.
Well, I don't think we did either, and the Seneca kid acted like.
All right, Wardog subbing Heine and Oki back in the game for Krieger and they changed the call. It's going to be Seneca basketball.
Yeah, I don't like the call. I don't think that ball. We had a great look at that, and I didn't see a ball get tipped at all. Either way, it's their possession. We got to recover here.
Seneca goes up, and they have a good shot at it. Then good rebound right there. That was Oki on the rebound. Over to Booth. Need to clear it out here. You don't want to throw the ball.
Woo. Got away with one there, Seneca did. Good take by Cart. No way.
And we're going to have he changed it. He changed it.
I thought he was going to call it.
He was going to call a charge, and he changed it.
You heard me say no way. Yep. I'm thinking there's no way because I thought he was too deep. Yeah. In all honesty, I thought that was too deep for an offensive foul call. What do you think?
Yeah, and but he started to call a charge, and he changed it.
I think so, too.
All right, that's going to be a foul on Vaughn. That's his 4th. And that's going to send Jinx to the free throw line for 1. That makes it 41-29. So a big call right there. Yeah,
again, just Carson just using that strength. Just a strong kid, big big, good-looking body, and he can take that hit and still be able to get a good shot off. Great job by him.
Same. The game's a little physical out here in the middle of the court.
Yeah.
Surprising that I get a few more calls out here. Jinx to the free throw line. The old-fashioned three-point play. Gives Carson 12 on the night.
What's your thoughts on, I noticed Coach Chofka, I would say 9 out of 10 free throws, doesn't keep bodies down there.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that? He just don't like those cheap fouls on him.
I'm not sure his rationale. And we've always had people in there, unless it's just late in the game, or you don't want to give up the foul.
I understand there's situations
you want to
there.
Put a kid in a situation that.
But we're 2.5 minutes in the third quarter, and I just think it's interesting.
Yeah,
that's
just different approach.
Yeah,
for sure, right there. That's a foul on Booth. That's going to be his third foul. That's going to send Hearn to the line. First free throw is up and no good. Krieger's going to check back in. Isaac Booth's got 3 fouls. 12 points tonight for both Booth and Jinx. All the Booths came from behind the arc. 42-29, War Dogs lead. Hearn up for the second free throw. It's up and no good as well. Good rebound right there by Isaiah Cat.
Well, I don't know that young man very well, but I've watched him shoot 2 free throws. I know who we're going to foul at the end of the game.
Oki from the corner, and he's going to come up short, and we're going to have another foul by Heine. He just can't quit fouling right there. That's his second foul, 94 feet from the basket, and that's going to be his 4th on the night.
Yeah, and that's going to probably put him on the bench.
You got to.
Till probably 5 to 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, you think?
Maybe even deeper than that, just depending on the outcome.
Sure, depending on what the game does.
But the War Dogs have really handled things well, and he's been on the bench a lot tonight.
It's a good point.
He does have he has 5 points for us tonight. Most of that came really early.
Yeah, nice move by the Seneca kid.
Yeah.
Maybe got away with a little bit of a foot drag there, but good move.
It's going to be a foul on
and now that's
Lillard.
And that's his 4th now.
It's his 4th foul right there. That's going to send Long to the free throw line for 2.
So all of a sudden the fouls are becoming an issue. You got Lillard with 4, you got Heine with 4, you got Booth with 3. So
first free throw up by Long is up, and it is good. That gives him 6 on the night. Checking in for the War Dogs for the first action tonight, Logan
Sumapong.
And I saw him. I don't know that young man, but I came in and saw about half of the JV game, and he played really well.
Yeah, well, and, if you remember, football fans, Logan played some good football for us.
6'1" sophomore.
Yep, very smart kid, talented, athletic as heck.
Yeah.
Plays with a ton of effort just right there. He comes in, tips the ball away, and makes a play.
Second free throw's up and no good, and War Dogs come up with the rebound.
Just a high-effort kid.
Jinx handles the ball up front. He's going to pass it. Oh, Jinx throws it away. Tried to do a little bit too much with it right there. 1:49 left. Coach, is he say his name? Sumapong. Is he a move? Did they move in? I didn't remember him from before.
Yeah,
when I was here.
I don't think, I think he's been here 3 or 4 years.
Just didn't play basketball.
Don't quote me on that, Mom or Dad, if you're listening, or if you're here, or Aunt and Uncle. I'm not sure. But I do know that Logan is at least 3 years here. I know he's in Seth's class. Seth's a big fan of him, not only as a person but as an athlete too. Really likes what he does.
I know because I had Seth and that guy as a 6th graders, and
and he was not in that
today.
group.
And playing basketball junior high. Wasn't familiar with him. So.
Yeah.
Oh, good job right there by Cat.
There's that lead.
He breaks it away. He's going to go up and
good move.
And he's going to finish it. 4 points on the night for Cat.
He makes 2 or 3 plays a game defensively, and I think people just don't realize how long he is.
Yeah. Seneca with the 3. Not a good-looking shot right there off the back iron. 14 with the rebound, puts it up. Still no good. And Jinx going to come down with it.
That's a
47.
foul.
Oh, man. And Jinx turns it over underneath, and it's going to be picked up by 15. That's Altic. That's his first points of the night. Things, like I said, getting a little.
Like I said, Logan can shoot that. I'm telling you, he's a good shooter.
Yeah, not the shot you're wanting, though, coming off the bench. About a step or 2 inside the three-point line.
That's fair.
That's not the look we're looking for right there. Just coming in. War Dogs still up 12, under 20 seconds. Seneca will have the ball at the start of the 4th quarter.
Need to stop here.
Definitely do. In the corner.
Going to get a wide open look here.
And it is up. That is.
Gotta go. So what was the lead at the half? Was it 11?
It was 10.
10, okay.
It was 10, so it's 9 now.
We're kind of staying where we need to be right here.
31-21 at the half, now 44-35. So Seneca won that quarter by 1. And we head to the final quarter. Wardog's up 44-35.
They can win the fourth quarter by 1.
That's right.
I'll let them have it. How about that for hospitality?
We'll give it to them.
Yeah. I know on Wardog TV you're seeing the Miami High School cheer team on and off. Number 1, there's a bunch of them.
Yes, sir.
They are young and they are talented. Coach Lindsay Bearden and her staff do a great job there. The Miamiettes also in attendance and performing tonight. Appreciate you guys being here to support. Good crowd here tonight, Coach.
Yeah, good crowd. A lively crowd.
Yeah.
Great student body here on a Thursday night.
Absolutely. I mean, of course, Seneca's just a little 25-minute jaunt, right down Highway 10 over there. So appreciate all of our friends driving over from Seneca, and I'm sure we have some Seneca people probably listening to us tonight. So we appreciate you plugging in and supporting your kids. And this is a really nice non-conference matchup for us. Good relationships with the folks over at Seneca, and we hope to continue this as we move along.
Good people there.
Yeah, I agree.
As I've ended Miami, and now I drive to Seneca every day to teach. So good people at Seneca. And a good game here tonight as we go to the fourth quarter. Wardog's up by 9, 44-35. Seneca with the ball. Wardog's in a little bit of foul trouble. And I'm missing a starter tonight. Missing 2 starters, Davis and Walls.
Good
and
job
the
by Logan.
ball knocked away. Come up with by Cat. Ball tapped away by Simapong up front, I believe.
Yeah, Simapong's done a good job coming in and got a couple of pokeaways. And
Krieger's going to penetrate in and
put
up a tough shot, and he's not going to fall. And Cat with the rebound. Wardogs need to slow down just a little bit, and the coach is trying to tell them that. Don't get in too big a hurry. Simapong out to Cat. Good job by Cat right there. That's a foul. Oh, wow. Have a turnover. They're going to call him for a walk. He falls down. Looks like he kind of got some hands on him there.
Looks like he had a blowout.
Yeah, he loses his shoe right there. 7:15 left in the contest. Wardog still leading by 9. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. 14 fouls by the Wardogs, 2 for Seneca. Wardogs do have a little bit of foul trouble. Lillard and Heine both with 4 and Booth with 3. Seneca has Vaughn with 4, about their only one really in foul trouble. 3 by the Indians put up. It's going to be rebounded out. Hearn's going to take it in, penetrate on the baseline, kick it out. Back out to Gaines. Back over to Hoover.
Strange to look over to the Seneca bench and not see Will King over there.
It
Coach
is.
Pax.
And Coach King has been the coach there for a number of years.
Yeah,
the coach that never aged.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, I know. I talked to him. It was the COVID year. I talked to him the year after COVID. We played some junior high basketball over there, and he told me, he said, "Coach, I'm pretty close to being done." So, and he wasn't lying.
Yeah,
I think he's still administrator over there.
Coach King is the principal of the upper elementary.
Okay.
Yes, I'm in the junior high with 7th and 8th, and they have upper elementary, which I guess is 5th and 6th, maybe.
That's similar to what we do.
A little bit here, and he is the principal there and does a great job.
Yeah,
and
great man. Appreciate you, Will. If you're listening, all those great relationships we've had with you over the years, and glad to see that continue now.
He did a great job for years and years.
Yeah, with Coach Hardy, it's good to have those guys. Had great conversations with him, and like I said, just a good non-conference matchup here for both of us, I think.
3 put up. Oh, 3. That's Hoover. Gives him 7. Gives him 9 on the night.
So we've got our answer coming here. We see. We wonder how long.
We're going to have a foul out front. That's going to be on Gaines. That's going to be his second.
I actually think we got a timeout before the foul.
Okay,
yeah.
No foul.
But we got our answer here on Heine and Booth. They're both coming in right now. 6 minutes left.
Yeah,
so pretty early into the fourth. Again, Heine with that 4th foul. Lillard with 4 fouls. Booth now with 3.
Yeah.
So really got to protect her and be careful over these last 6 minutes.
Seneca back within 6. 44-38. 6 minutes left in this one. And we've got a good one here at the Miami Activity Center. So once again, make sure you tune in tomorrow night. Cassville is in town. Girls will tip off at 6:30. The boys at 8. The next week, Bonita in on Tuesday. Fort Gibson in on Friday. So a lot of had our first. We opened the season and we didn't play for a month, and now we're going to have a bunch here at home.
Yeah.
4 games in about a 7-day span.
Yep, and then you're going to look up and a couple more home games.
It's going to be regionals.
It'll be
district.
senior night.
Senior night district, and it's going to be time to get the baseballs out and everything else.
Isn't it wild how it just
goes so fast?
Goodness.
All right, Wardogs will inbound it. Seneca's chipped away. They've cut the Wardog 12-point lead in half down to 6. Wardogs inbound the ball to Heine, which concerns me a little bit. Get the ball across. One of the things Seneca's kind of been able to do is speed the Wardogs up a little bit and not take as quality of shots. Over to Okie. Over to Booth. Booth looks at it. Booth is hot early. He hit 4 in a row. He's got 12 points on the night. Over to Jinx. 5.5 minutes left in this one. Wardog's kind of in a little bit of a stall here. Jinx going to penetrate the right baseline.
Good pass.
And into Heine. Heine throws it away.
There was a nice pass up top. I thought Heine got fouled.
Oh, I guess it was knocked out of his hands. It's going to stay Wardog ball right there.
Yeah, I thought Heine got fouled on the arm right there.
For years, I didn't understand why the official stood in front of me. Now he stands in front of me here. So it'll still be the same thing.
Well, there's just one more of them. You didn't have a lot of 3 officials back in your day.
No, not the end. Often just 2.
Yep. So now it's a standard now.
Yeah, Jinx has the ball.
Get him off.
Get him off. That's a foul right there. Definitely. Golly. That's a foul on Hoover. His first. Third team foul on the Indians. Wardogs only with 4. 5:15 left in the contest. Wardogs leading 44-38. What's about a good one here at the Mama Activity Center. And Jinx just throws it away inbounds. Poor decision right there. Seneca brings it down out to Hoover. Hoover's going to pull up a 3.
Are we going to count that? He's going to count that basket.
Hoover for 3. Give him 12 on the night. We're going to have a foul on the Indians. Vaughn, that's going to be his 5th. So they do lose a starter. Vaughn contributed 6 points tonight. That's his 5th foul. And we have a 3-point game.
That foul would have happened just a half a second earlier. It would have been better.
Yeah. Into Heine. Heine bring the ball across the half-court line. Not what you want. And Heine, we got lucky right there. Okie with it. Wardogs got to slow down. They've just really they're speeding up. They got to slow down and take more quality shots. Okie going to penetrate in, and he's going to put one up. Not a good-looking shot. Does get his own rebound. Puts up not another good-looking shot. Up again. He's finally going to draw a foul. Really, those are really not great quality shots right there. Kind of forced. It's going to send Okie to the free throw line.
Yeah, again, just felt like he was in a big hurry right there.
Yeah. I think we've all kind of got in a big hurry. This is a foul on 21. That's on Schulte, his 2nd.
And that's a testament to Seneca. I mean, their pressure is, like you said, Coach, you said it a couple times. They've sped us up quite a bit and keeping us out of rhythm.
Okie gets the first one to draw. That makes it 45-41. 4:40 left in the contest. Okie second up. 2 good-looking shots are up to Okie.
Yeah, yep.
Good job by the sophomore. Gives him 4 on the night.
And when we get on the line's going to be big here in this 2-possession game, Coach, coming down the stretch. I really think that.
Neither team in the bonus yet. 3 by Grotjohn, and that is going to be.
Can't give those free possessions, Coach. Look at these. Oh, they had guys wide open underneath. Got lucky there.
And Hoover, 4-3. And Heine does not block out at all. Wardog's going to be fortunate to come up with this one. Booth's going to bring it up. He's got to know who he's throwing it to. You don't want to throw it to the post going up the middle of the floor. That's the issue there. They spread us up again. Seneca penetrates in. Shot goes up. Not a good looking. Not a good look at it. Jinx comes up with it. Up to Okie. Out to Jinx in the middle. Seneca's done a good job kind of trapping everywhere, getting the Wardogs to speed up. Don't float it. Up to Cat.
Nice
He's going to
move.
step through.
Nice move.
Oh, he can't get it to drop.
Ball. Get on the
Ball's
floor.
on the floor.
Good, Cat.
Timeout. We get a timeout here by the War Dogs.
That's a great effort by Isaiah Cat right there.
All right, 46-41, 3:35. War Dogs come up with a loose ball and call a timeout. We have a full timeout here by the War Dogs. War Dogs only have one timeout left. Seneca has 4. 3:35 left in this one. War Dogs take 14 fouls. Seneca with 5. Possession area facing is in the War Dogs' favor, so any kind of jump ball will go the War Dog way. .335 left in this one. This has been a good one from the onset.
Yeah, this has been a fun game.
Thank all of you for joining us tonight for the action on Wardog TV. And just a reminder, we'll be here again tomorrow night as Cassville is in town. Tuesday night, the Hornets of Veneta. Coach Roach and Coach Treat will be in the house.
And they will be talking to you during the broadcast somehow, both those guys.
Oh,
yeah.
I know it.
Yeah. We haven't seen Veneta boys yet. We did match up with Veneta girls in the Veneta tournament. Very competitive basketball game between our girls and their girls. They end up getting us. So it'll be interesting for them to come here and conference play and see if we can figure out how to beat them girls.
And then next Friday night, Friday the 13th, Fort Gibson will be in town.
The very talented basketball teams, both girls and boys, Fort Gibson. That'll be very, very tough matchups for us.
Booth for 3. Oh, off the front of the rim. Seneca comes up with it. Heine fouls him. Don't get the call. Heine's going to foul him again out there.
Okie was close there.
Yeah. John for 3. It's up and it's good. Gets him 5 on the night. Seneca within 2. So their trapping has really given us some problems here tonight. Into high post to Jinx, over to Okie in the corner. Over to Jinx at the high post.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to see Carson go score.
And he had a good look at it, just couldn't get it to drop. Jinx is going to, and we're going to have a
foul. Yeah, that's a bad foul, plus it's his 4th.
That's going to be 4th on Booth.
Yeah.
And the bucket's good, going to tie it. And that's going to send Gaines to the free throw line. The chance to give the Indians the lead with 2:38. It's at 4th on Booth.
We got to be careful here. We can get a violation if we come in late.
Yeah, once they hand it to him. All right, all tied up here. 2:38 left in the contest. Gaines at the line for the Indians, trying to give them their first lead of the night. It's up, and it is no good. So we're still tied. Jinx up with the rebound.
So the 11-point lead that has evaporated, obviously, and now we're down to nitty-gritty, right, Coach?
That's right.
Every possession matters now.
Turnover by Jinx once again. Really just trying to do a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Just play within you and let the game come to you. War Dogs have kind of got sloppy the last few minutes, and we are tied up here almost under 2 minutes. Into the high post by the Indians. After John. And the 3 up, and it is no good. And the rebound's going to be come up with Okie. Over to Booth. War Dogs have one timeout left. All right.
Good take.
Good take by Okie. Nice job.
Yeah, what I liked about that, no hesitation.
Yeah.
You know?
Got it. Okie penetrates the baseline. Coach, those shots are there, and we're going to have a
traveled.
walk out
he
front.
He absolutely did. I think that's a good call.
Yeah, that is a travel by Hoover. They turned the ball over. As they're trapping, you're going to have somebody open. War Dogs up 2. Both teams with 5 team fouls. Possession era in favor of the War Dogs.
Been a well-played game,
It really has.
On
An exciting
both
high
sides.
school basketball game. Down to Okie. In the corner, back up to Cat. And
Is that not a kick?
Goes out of bounds off of the Indians. The War Dogs will inbounds. 1:16 left in the contest. War Dogs up 2 in a crowd that has not left early
No.
tonight.
I don't know why you would with this good
Nope.
this good basketball game going on.
All right, Booth to inbound the ball into Heine. Give it back to him. Sorry, I'm coaching there. Back to Booth.
It
Booth
never
penetrates in.
Never
over
stops.
to Oki.
You're always
Oki
coaching.
just walked with it. Did not get the call. Booth with a 3.
No,
Not a
force,
good
yeah,
look.
not a good shot.
Heine with the rebound. .102 left in the contest. War Dogs with 1 timeout left. Seneca still with 4. Possession area favors the War Dogs. Ball is into Oki.
Yep. I thought that was a really good play by him.
A good steal right there by Schulte. He
Yep.
takes the link and he ties it up. Under 1 minute. Over to Booth. Over to Jinx. Back to Booth.
Yep.
And we turn it over again. Luckily, they throw it right back to us. It is a tie game right here.
We got to get across, and wouldn't be surprised to
Right
see a
there to
timeout.
Jinx. Jinx
Yep.
is going to take it up, and he's going to be fouled. Good take right there by Jinx. It's going to be 16 fouls on the Indians.
Would have loved to seen that go in.
Oh, definitely
How
so.
big a shot would that have been?
Yep. Indians are going to take a timeout here. That's a foul on Hoover. That is his second. That is 16 fouls on the Indians. So the War Dogs now in the bonus. Carson Jinx going to the free throw line for 2 shots. 32 seconds left in this one here, and what's been a good one. We are all tied up here at the Miami Activity Center. Now, for years we went over to that little Seneca tournament.
Yep.
And it was always a round robin tournament. Miami, Seneca, usually Diamond. And
Purple team.
Monette.
Monette. There you
Monette.
go. Yep.
And I said, and they just ran such a quality tournament. Coach
Yes.
King
Did a great
and
job.
all the administration just. And what was always so good about that tournament is the varsity played in one gym.
JV played
And then
simultaneously.
the
Yep.
JV was playing at the opposite time in the other gym. So a lot of times your JV goes to tournament
But
and
playing
you
the devil's advocate, what I hated about that tournament as the administrator, boys are over here, girls are somewhere else.
Yep.
You know, so
Girls-
a lot of
yep.
that was tough for our fans.
Yeah.
Especially with siblings. If you had a siblings that
Yes.
were playing both, so we didn't lead the Seneca tournament because we were unhappy. We did it because it allowed us to get into a tournament
Yeah.
where both of our boys and girls could play at the same site,
Yeah.
same, you know.
All right,
So-
Jinx puts the War Dogs back up. 49-48. War Dogs have 5 team fouls. They still have a foul to give.
Big shot here.
Big shot right here. 32 seconds left in this contest. Jinx' second one is up, and it is short off the front of the rim. All right, War Dogs now back out in a man-to-man.
Good job, Jinx.
And they're going to penetrate, and he's going to be fouled. Good job right there by Seneca. They're just going to take the ball and make you make a call. Jinx, that's only his second. Both teams now in the bonus. That's going to send Long to the free throw line. He's got 9 points on for the night.
Just have to make sure that on this second attempt that we do not give up an offensive rebound.
First one's up, and it is good. Long ties it at 49. 20 seconds left in the contest. Make sure you give up. Don't
Just
rebound
can't give up
here.
an offensive rebound here.
Second one's up, and it is good. 11 points on the night for Long. War Dogs inbounds, down 1. Jinx across the half-court line. War Dogs have 1 timeout remaining. Jinx takes the ball. Luckily, War Dogs hang on to that one. Jinx almost threw that one out. They did throw it out of bounds. War Dogs going to take their final timeout. 9.5 seconds left in this one. Seneca up 50-49. All right. Down to crunch time here. Possession area does favor the War Dogs. Both teams have 16 fouls. So any foul will send any non-shooting foul will send the other team to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Chofka drawing something up. 9.5 seconds left. I said neither team has any fouls to give now. Wardog at one time lead was up to about 11 or 12, and Seneca has just methodically chipped away at it. They have taken the lead with 9.5 seconds left. Seneca up 1. Jinx will inbounds the ball under their basket. On the floor for the Wardogs, Jinx, Booth, Heine, Cat, and Oki. In the ball, into Cat in the middle, and they throw it away.
So we're okay. We're 1-on-1 here. We got 6 seconds. That's plenty of time to go down and get a shot.
Fouls on Heine. That's going to be his 5th. The Wardogs inbounded the ball, and then was going to try to throw to inbound to Jinx. They're going to have Jinx just step in, and their defender just stepped right in front.
Yeah, it looked like they
intercepted the pass.
They were going to take Carson and just use his strength down low to try to get up and get a shot or get fouled.
And right then, you don't want to throw it to his feet. Throw it low. Throw it up. Let him go get it.
Yeah, got to block out here.
All right, this is long at the free throw line. First one's up. It's no good. Jinx gets it. He's going to push it. 9-3. And they turn it over. And the Indians will win this one, 50-49. Seneca missed the free throw, and Wardogs came up with the rebound, but turned it over.
Just had a few turnovers there late that
Seneca
really hurt us.
Seneca did a good job speeding us up, and we kind of started forcing a few shots, and they hit a few shots. And there's an outstanding ball game here tonight at the Miami Activity Center, and Seneca wins a close one, 50-49. So thanks for everyone for tuning in tonight, and thanks for our sponsor of tonight's game, Tulsa Teachers Credit Union. And we'll be back with you tomorrow night as Cassville visits. The girls will tip off at 6:30. The boys will tip off at 8 o'clock. Leading scorers tonight for the Wardogs: Jinx with 13, Booth with 12, Oki with 6, Krieger with 7, Heine with 5, Cat with 4, and Lil